Welcome to episode 7 of the Saturday Night Live chat, the bi-weekly show where we just talk about anything random. There may be pictures, there may be nudity, there may be wrestling, there may be anything. But today, on this sweet February day of good old Nebraska, the best state in the United States of America. If anyone wants to move here, we have a Costco, we have a Walmart.
Hey, Costco.
And for those of you electronic people out there, we do have a Target section. It's called the electronics section of Target. What's going on, everybody? Welcome.
How's it going?
It's all good, man. What's going on, Joe?
Not much. Good Saturday. It's not snowing, so I'm happy.
That's how it is in the Midwest, man. If it's not snowing this time of the year, you're just happy and you just one day closer to spring, man. That's how I see it. So for me,
Yep.
one day closer to spring, man.
Yep.
What's good with you, Matt?
Not much, man. Did Nebraska just get the Costco
Yeah, right.
and the Walmart and the Target?
Hey,
Is it
man.
something new for Nebraska?
Walmart's always been there. You know, Walmarts are going to be anywhere. They'll be in the Sahara Desert. But Costco's red carpet treatment, man. You come on down, red carpet treatment. I'll hook you up with the membership you need to shop there.
Okay. All good, man. All good.
What's going on, Chase?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Man, honestly, like I said, just a good Saturday, man. Saturday, no work. No pressure, no stress, man. We just having a good day, man. And hey, the future holds some bright things, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
And, last but not least, man, what's going on, Casual?
It's going, man. It's funny talking about Costco. We just bought a treadmill. So the treadmill, we had to go rent a U-Haul. And
man.
treadmills, I don't know if you ever picked up a treadmill. They weigh like 200, 300 pounds. So we bring it back all the way home. It's heavy as anything. And we're about to set it up, but the monitor's broken.
Hold on, guys. Casual, what's this?
I was saying she moved in and she's already got him working out.
What's this we? Speak up.
It's a whole, it's in my vocabulary now, you know? I got to put it in my vocabulary.
Hey guys, this statue room is going to be statue gym soon.
Sold.
Yeah. It's going to be a fitness
man.
channel.
I hope not.
So do we.
Have cooking recipes on it and everything else.
Oh man, heck no.
I got my cupcake in today, so
What?
it's Valentine's weekend, man. It's like you got to get all the cake you can, chocolate and everything.
He's getting it all in before he fixes the screen on the treadmill.
We have to take it back. It sucks.
Oh man, that's funny, dude. That's funny. What's good? We got Main21 in the chat. Aiden Martinez. Luke, what's good, man? Pudgy.
What's up, Luke?
My guy, Pudgy. Aiden Martinez again. Cash always late to his own party. Hey, man, you gotta wait a couple minutes for y'all to show up, man. Danny Lee, what's good, man?
What's up, Danny?
Chase in the chat, multitasking. Warren Dante, what's good, bro? What's good, man? Mike in the building. Mike C, man.
What's up, Mike?
Looks like we caught up with the chat. That's everybody. Yeah, man. I've actually thought about buying my own like home equipment, just the convenience of not having to worry about gym times and stuff like that. I mean, obviously in the summertime, I like biking a lot. That's pretty cool. Not really cool with the hiking. I mean, you could do it, but the trails here is more flat land, so it's like might as well just ride a bike and go up hills and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, Danny does all the hiking and stuff. If I was out there, then most definitely. But
I say Danny just left.
yeah, it's crazy, man. So, you got like a goal in mind, Casual, or like a fitness goal, or?
Oh no, she loves running. I was gonna pick up running. I used to run a lot, but like no goal for me. She's just a runner, so she just picked that up.
Yeah, cool, man, cool. Man, that's crazy. You have a home gym, Matt?
So I used to.
You have a home?
Yeah, exactly.
That came out wrong.
That was quick.
I know, right? Yeah, no, I had a a set, squat rack and, a lot of free weights. And over time, it turned into a clothes hanger.
Jesse.
So,
Wow.
and I actually ended up going back, getting a membership with the gym, and start working out with people at the gym, some guys at the gym and that kind of stuff. But, you stay in shape a little bit, but you miss that drive and motivation to actually get a good hard workout in, so the home stuff's good just to get the blood flowing, but to actually get a good workout in, for me, it was always going to the gym.
Yeah, but especially with certain gyms shutting down and closing early and everything with the world. That's when I was like, damn, dude, I would have wished if I had something at home to kind of like, you know what I mean? That just would have been cool, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy? I gotta bring back the tardy list, man. I gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying, on some Y2J stuff, man. I definitely gotta bring it back. We got Keesus. Keesus is the first man who asked to join, and it's still late. That's funny, man. So, if you want to make history, here you go, man.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's
Keith?
up?
Whoa.
You're gonna be late, buddy.
You gonna be late, man? I'm bringing back the list, dude. I really am. I'm gonna bring back the list. I'm gonna start putting dates on the list. Ask, like how when you in school you get stars. No, you're like, it's gonna be like a black devil head or something like that, man. Like crazy.
You know what's crazy? I asked Cash earlier, like a couple hours earlier.
Whoa.
And you
No
know what he says?
No teacher likes a story when you in trouble.
He hits me back 4 minutes prior, like, you got 4 minutes, man.
Oh man, it's all good. It's all good.
But how
So
y'all
hey
doing?
guys. Oh man,
Good. How
hey,
about
we
you?
doing good, man. We doing good. How's it going for you?
Hey, man, doing pretty good, man. Just got that P status. I don't know if that means I'm on to the next rank. I'm in the Army.
Yeah.
So, I got that. So, I'm doing pretty good.
Cool. Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys. That means he won't cover the whole statue for us, but he has agreed to graciously cover a NRD for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cash make more than me.
Oh, slow down there, buddy.
Cash got the good government job. I got the bad one.
I had the good government job. No, I had the good government job a year ago. Literally a year to this. No, February 5th was my last day of last year. That's when I had the good government job. I'm like, heck yeah, man. Walking around there in my business casual suit. Looking cool, man. Strong, helping the people. It was cool, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Pain, what's good, man?
It's a pain.
Hello. Happy
Hey,
Saturday, all my
Yoshi, my
friends.
guy.
How y'all doing?
What's up?
What's up, Payne?
What's up?
I don't like playing the same clip twice, so next time I'm gonna have 2 late clips, but
You're gonna be late, buddy.
My
hey,
favorite is
whatever.
the,
We
is
gonna
the Bane
I'm gonna have a
timeout.
new one next week. Nah, man, what's good, everybody? Before we get started, so like I was actually thinking about a couple things, and like I've been sitting down lately, like looking at like pre-order lists and just everything to kind of try to like consolidate stuff that I have going on, and like it really got me thinking, like just like how do you choose what to buy, like let's say because like you have so many different companies, right? Sideshow, XM, Prime One, whatever. Like how do you choose, like, okay, for example, Constantine, Prime One showed their 1/3 Constantine. Iron Studios also showed their 1/10 Constantine. And I know that may not be the best example, but like, just how do you know like what to buy or what to pass on? Especially you, Matt, because you've been in the game a long time. So it's like, how do you know?
How did I know you were coming to me? First on that one.
I mean, like,
No, dude, trust me. It's now I understand why he says Pain Collectibles. Because it's very painful.
yeah,
No, man. And then what's even worse is when there's an older piece that you want to pick up and you see it come available, do you go ahead and drop and do that? I guess a lot of it dictates to where you are at the time with your disposable income, basically. What can you afford to get at that time if you want to get something extra or something? How to decide which piece should I get over another piece, particularly new ones that are coming out?
Like we're just talking about new pieces. Like, how do you
Gotcha.
know like what's more of a priority than the next one?
You don't. It's more of a gut feeling. It's more you're the collector. You know what you like best. You know which character you want to get. For me, if I knew there was a character that I wanted to get, I would get that character first, as opposed to another piece that you would like to have, but it's not a main piece that you really want to have. And it's also, one of those things to where, and I dabble a little bit in the custom statues too. So, a recent custom just popped up and I thought was really cool. And I was like, man, and I started to pull the trigger on just go ahead and giving a deposit on it. But I took a step back and I said, it's cool, but do I really want this? Is this something that I'm going to really appreciate 5 or 10 years down the line? Or is it something that I'm going to say, oh yeah, it's cool, it's in my collection? And that's kind of how I make the decision on it. And I took a step back and I waited a little bit and thought about it. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to pull the trigger on this one because there may be something else coming out down the line that I might like better. And if I really want this, maybe I'll get it sometime down the road.
Right. Now for like casual, like you got in the new the newest XM what's it Iron Man, but you had sideshows as well. So it's like, what made you choose to initially buy the sideshow, but then you went, or not, was it sideshow? Yeah, sideshow, and then go to XM.
So I've always liked the Mach 3 or the one from Sideshow, but then when I received it, I loved it and everything, but I didn't expect the base to be as big as it is, but I've always liked the XM one. So then I was thinking, I think you said this earlier in one of your shows, am I gonna settle with that one or am I gonna go after the one I love?
Yeah.
So I decided I'm gonna go for the one I love, like the one that, and it's local too. It's in Maryland, so like most of these pieces are, they're all close by. So I was like, it's obtainable, it's at a good price, and I decided just to go for it because that's the one. This is the version I really love, the classic Iron Man. So I decided just to go for it. That's the reason I guess upgraded, or swapped out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. And what about you, Payne? Because you kind of crazy. Like I thought I had a lot when I did my video. You got more than me. So I don't even know if I should ask you this question because I'm trying to get some help. Payne gonna
Buy my shit. Buy my shit. See how Nightwing and Deathstroke are gone? I'm clearance sale, buddy. Clearance sale. I owe too much. I bought too many POs. I fucked myself. Buy my shit. No, I'm kidding. It's funny, guys. So I actually so don't hey, to everyone listening out there, let me who's two thumbs in is a huge dumbass. This guy because I bought too many.
How many do you currently have?
Okay, POs. I did some cancellations this week, and I'm still at 29.
Wow. After cancellations?
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's the worst part: 29, not counting the 8 that are on the boat. So I started to really liquidate. Somebody really wanted the samurai stuff. I was like, you know what, man? Sure, why not? Somebody local, so he's gonna pick that up at the end of the month. Anyone of you guys want my Scarlet Witch? Anyway, but no, I
want to know which ones you canceled. That means there's some POs that are open out there. You need to hook a brother up. Let me know what you dropped
The only ones that I kept for real though are my customs because I like the concepts. But generally, where I messed up was I like a lot of different genres, right? I like the anime, I like the superhero stuff, and then I like the custom stuff. And then I realized recently I really don't care for the comic stuff as much. So I'm going to go to the movie and the anime. But but still though, I think what happened was my first year of collecting, I just new hobby and I didn't think and I just started grabbing POs left and right, and then now I'm like, oh my god. So yeah. But as far as to what to get, I think though at this point in the game, I think everybody who's a season collector, I kind of feel like all of us have a good eye for there's something that is just going to appreciate, or you don't buy for the sake of investment, but you just know that there are certain pieces that you look at the sculpt, you look at the silhouette, you looked at the paint, I kind of feel like and I think Todd talks about this quite a bit in some of when he does interviews. It's like, after a little while, you kind of know what's gonna hit and what piece is like, okay, I know this is nothing, this is not gonna be anything, but I love it. So
Yeah, I can see that. So what about you, Keesis? Because you have multiple scales. So like, is there like, see, you had said you're getting Ghost Rider.
Yeah, so for me, when I got in, I always said I was only going to do 1/4. So luckily, I stuck to that scale. Now, I did pre-order the Prime 1 Superman versus Doomsday, which is 1/3. And that's going to be my biggest piece to date. Yeah, that's going to be my biggest piece to date. But other than that, right now, I'm starting to dibble and dabble into Star Wars. I already got anime pieces. I have to be careful about the anime pieces I'm noticing because there's so many good animes out there, and you can't get every piece for them. Like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto right now just run anime like the pieces right now, so that's a lot. But yeah, honestly, my pre-order, I don't pre-order nothing or buy anything unless it's like I end up annoying my wife about it. So I keep saying, "Hey, look at this one," and I realize I'm showing her the same statue like 6 times. Then that's when I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that one."
What's up, Mark? Man, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Just like Terry says, my wife would have killed me, Pudgy, with 30 plus POs. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, what's up with you though, Chase? Because like your focus for the most part is pretty locked on.
Yeah, like that's how but I set it up that way intentionally, right? The plan is for me not to pick and choose in every direction. It's to have a few set agendas, a few set lines, and the OCD in me is a completionist, right? So I'm basically in that line. I'm gonna need one of every character, unless one, I don't like the statue. I'm not gonna waste money on that, or two, I don't like the character. But for the most part, yeah, it's picking a line and filling it up, and not really going outside of it. It keeps you in check. Well, keeps me in check.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So does okay? Would anybody have any advice? Because I've asked Chase this, right? Would anybody have any advice? For me, it's about 20 or so. Would you have any advice if you were under the impression of, hey, I'm gonna like clean ship, like
20 or
get
so
rid of everything,
pre-orders?
huh?
20 or so pre-orders or statues?
Yeah, like pre-orders total, like get rid of everything. Maybe keep like 5, like ones that are like obviously like sold out, and it might be harder to get back. But so pretty much cancel 75% of them, and just kind of start fresh from there. Like purchasing 1 or 2 at a time. Any thought behind that process?
Personally, no, because I personally don't think I've been in long enough, and I haven't I don't have 50 pre-orders, but I did I cleaned house. Like I got rid of all my Sideshow X-Men.
Yeah.
I did clean house, so then I could pre-order stuff that I did really want, and have I could just substitute funnel stuff in. But nah, I don't think I have an answer to that one, honestly.
I have an idea because I'm in the same place you are in terms of whittling down. So something that's at the level of like XM Ghost Rider, right? We both are getting that piece. You know, like that's a given. That one you don't even have to think. You know it's going to appreciate. There's a, that's like no brainer. So I think where I'm starting is like, for example, like the Ghost Rider, and I'm keeping that Queen Hulkbuster even though it's way too big, and I'm gonna get a module case for it, and I'm gonna keep that 1/3 Catwoman on that pod. But that's like the barometer of like, okay, I'm definitely keeping these because they're not only are they gonna, they're just the epic ones, right? And then after that, when I go down, I go, all right, which one is I'm keeping because I love, and I don't care whatever it is just because I love it, or is it like did I just impulse buy and now I'm kicking myself, and that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm Chazin's got a good his I've been talking to him, and he gave me like really good advice about how to do the whole, like he's got an agenda and he's very 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 calculated, very meticulous. It's just been meticulous. It really helps. So it's just having
Appreciate
like,
that.
how do you want it to? Yeah.
Gotcha. So Matt, have you ever been in that situation or scenario to where like you gotta just cancel a couple? Not even, and I want to be specific, like not even so much about money. Of course, it would help financially, but I'm more so mean just for like sake of a headache, sake of like, okay, I'm just gonna start fresh. Like you're not being overwhelmed anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The answer to that is I kind of got in that situation once. I think what makes it hard is, like Payne said, it's an impulse buy at first. But what makes it hard is you order something now and you wait a year for it. And that gives you
Yeah.
time to sleep on it and to think on it. And, I've said this before, you wait so long for a statue to come in, your interest has shifted, or you're seeing some other stuff.
Yep.
And it's like, I'm still waiting on this and you haven't gotten it. You might lose your passion that you once had for it by the time it gets here. And you start thinking, man, I got to pay $900 for this thing still. And,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want it. I mean, but yet I'm looking down the road and I got to come up with that money, or I need that money to pay for that. And that's what makes it difficult. Like I said, I said before, I ordered that, pre-ordered that XM Dark Side. And I think everybody on the planet had it before Big Bad Toy Store had it come in. And at that point, I was like, I don't think I want this thing anymore, But then you just make sure that again, it goes down to you want that, you're gonna look forward to it, and you keep the piece that you want. And that's just basically it. But again, it's just that long wait time. When you think about stuff, you actually start thinking about it, and you start looking at the price point of things, and you start totaling up those POs, and you start scratching your head. And it'd be different now. It'd be totally different if it was something that we can actually get right then and there. You know what I mean? We had to wait a week or two for it because we see it, we like it, we get it, we order it, boom, it's here. Then we can appreciate it more. But when you've got to wait a year for it, yeah, and then that's a year to add some other cool stuff that came out. And that's that trap that we fall into of there's always something new coming out. And we like it and we see it. And we think because we're forecasting a year out that we will be able to catch up with the POs.
Yeah, most definitely. So Casual, just to close it out, how do you overall feel? Because like you've really been kind of fortunate to just be, I guess you could say, right place, right time, in terms of just being able to kind of get everything that you kind of desire. So I mean, would you have any advice to that maybe, or do you kind of feel like maybe go through the list one more time, or yeah, man, purge it all and start fresh?
I mean, like if you have a chance right now to like start looking at let's say you or whoever, I would say start looking at your lists, start doing what what's his name, a Buck does, create your spreadsheet, and then start looking. Finances. I don't think people talk about enough. Because people, I see a lot of people put up, here are my 13 POs for this year. That means for every month, this person's going to be charged like $1,000, $2,000 every month. And I think people don't talk about that. People think like the PO For Sideshow, it's like $80, $60. It's really cheap.
Me and Payne think it. Me and Payne think it though.
But if you think about the XM ones and the Prime one, it's just like $400 a month, $500 a month, $200 a month, and that's for a year, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would do what Buck does: create that spreadsheet, all the ones you want, all the ones you have in PO, clean it up a little bit, and then.
That's interesting though. I'd like to ask Buck or whoever, if you do have a list, is it a list of characters or is it because you might have a list, right? But are those statues already out, or what if you see something else come up that you want to pick up?
So
I don't know. How does that work?
He showed us one time in an after show. He has like 3 current POs, but then the wants he has is like on the bottom of the spreadsheet, and it shows the price, the PO, and everything like that. So those are like potential ones.
So, but it's a render or something that he's already seen. It's already a statue that's already out there that's tangible for him to get or to PO.
Yep. Okay. And then like when it becomes like when the price becomes available, he adds to potential ones. But then if he wants to convert that potential one, he adds it to his PO list.
Okay, so he's not thinking about what could come out, right?
No. Basically, he can't put a price on it. He could put like a want on the very bottom, but I think it's a good idea just because a lot of people get lost in it.
I do it the same way. Usually it's for like a render that I've already seen but hasn't been up yet. Then I'm the same. I do the same thing. Like I've got 3 customs that have been in my mind for the last 3 or 4 months, but now as we're getting closer, I'm actually leaning towards I probably won't get it.
Right.
Yeah, because I've had time to sit in my head with it already to go.
Right. Yeah, that's like me. I've been looking at the Black Widow with Sideshow, and it doesn't actually come out until June, if I'm not mistaken, which is plenty of time to sit back and think. There's only a 600 ES, so of course it's one of those things where it's like you may want to hop on it quicker, but I don't think nobody's gonna get it like that, to be honest. I just don't, even though it's lower ES. So I mean, maybe if I have enough points at that time, I'll just go ahead and snag it off points, and it'll make me feel better. Sideshow seconds or something, you know what I mean? So.
See, I do the same thing, but backwards. So like, I limit myself of the statues that already came out. So I'm not backtracking and saying, "Oh, I got to catch up," or not catch up and say, "But I got to get this one. I missed that on this one or this one." So like in my head right now, the only ones that I'm thinking of is like 2 or 3 that I want to get that I didn't get when they came out. So as far as like making a list, that's the only type of list I make is for statues that I miss opening date, and I still want to go back eventually.
So that is backtracking. So you want to go back to get some of the stuff.
Yeah. But I make a list and limit myself so I'm not just like getting carried away. I'll say, okay, for this year, I'll go do that, and then what I missed like last month or whatever and then I'll just continue with the pre-orders I have.
Yeah, it looks like a couple people in the chat do it as well. Warren says, I have the spreadsheet too on all the money I spent in this hobby so far, so control myself. Every time I open it up, I say WTF. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely... Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have a spreadsheet, and that's probably the main reason why. I don't want to know that. Besides, I don't want my wife to find that. Are you kidding me? Shoot, I'll be there with Keesus on that big bear. Man, what are you sitting on, a bear? Oh, bro.
I just use the Notes app on the iPhone. That's all. Put it all in there.
No,
it's right here, right?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Mats are all memorized.
Well, it's just that
but
I don't go deep in the hole of the POs, and that's the thing. Like Casual just said, that's X amount of dollars coming out of they're paying a month. For me, what I do is I just get the deposit to reserve my spot on something, and then I'll dictate whatever money I want to put aside to it in a separate account. I know how much the bottom line is going to be at some point, so I just keep chunking money at it, when I can. That way, I'm not stressed out about the money that happens. And then, when it comes time due, you pay whatever's left. That's the way I do it.
I think one of the main things off of this question is more so how you go about paying for it. Are you the payment plan guy? Are you the deposit then pay it off when it's due? Or are you the guy that pays it all straight up, right up front, and you don't have a worry until it ships?
Yeah. For me, I'm like 2 out of those 3. I'm not the guy where they're going to keep charging me.
I've never done a payment plan. I always my history's always been deposit, and then when it's ready to ship, there's the rest of the money.
You know what I think the issue is though?
But now I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna pay it all off from the rip.
I mean, I think the problem kind of lies is like, when is the piece coming out? Because if the piece is coming out in the future, then you could do the NRD and pay it off when it's releasing. But if the piece is already out, I think that's what gets people. Oh, I can just reserve it with this NRD, and then another NRD, then another NRD. Now you're back to what Casual was saying, where now you're paying, half of your mortgage or rent on payments. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I wouldn't do payments.
But that's also just payment plans for pre-orders too, because you think you can handle it, because per statue a month. What is it, like probably $60 to $80 for Sideshow, and then maybe for more expensive pieces through Todd, XM and stuff, obviously a little more. But you think a lot of people think they can manage that, but then it gets to the point where you have so much they can't.
Right,
it's ruin is what it is.
Right, but Jason, the thing about paying off in a rip, I guess that works with a lot of licensed places, but sometimes if you dibble dabble with the customs, somebody can go rip with your cash and you SOL.
I just do the deposit, and then when it's all due at the end, I'd have the money ready. It wasn't really ever a struggle, but
well, some customs they make plans, you have to
you have to do it.
You have to drop on deposits, right? As the project's going on. But no, I hear you.
I definitely appreciate the feedback, man. Before I move on to the next topic, Jerry says sick. BSC, Paradox, Nerd, and Cash all on right now, man. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around, with me over here. It's 21 of you guys right now. There's a lot of good, cool content creators making some good stuff out there, man. So shout out to all of us, everybody having a good time, man. Warren says, I need 3 televisions and 3 sets of hands, man. Appreciate you, man. So the next topic is what statue / character do you want to see made in 2022 or 2023 early of course, so within the next year? Any scale, any size, any company, any price, any ES.
I want to see XM do Conan.
Okay, just to elaborate real quick, why XM? Do you think they'll be the one to deliver it the best bang?
Yep, I think XM will be able to deliver it with the detail. I think they'll nail the sculpt. I like the way XM puts out their product. It'd be really cool to see them to do a good Conan. I don't think that's a character they haven't taken on yet. I don't think I've ever seen an XM Conan. And I think that'd be good. Like the King Conan that was done by I forgot the name of the group, something Collectibles. And I only think they didn't finish it. I think they only did a certain amount before they went under before the King Conan, where he's sitting on the throne. But I'd like to see XM do one with a pit fighter Conan where he's in the pit. That'd be really cool.
Got you. What about you, Casual?
I was watching Barbara's channel the other day. She got a custom gladiator.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that character, like from Marvel.
Yeah, Cosmic. Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
That cat.
Yeah, I love that one. So I'd probably go for that gladiator. I know that thing's like sold out and everything, but that thing's awesome. I would say if XM could do it for the detail, because that guy has like a cape and everything. I think they would do it the best.
Okay, cool, man. What about you, Payne? What character or statue you want to see made within the next year?
I know they're not going to do it because they already announced their roadmap for the next year. But it would be cool if XM made Constantine in quarter and scaled to the size of Zatanna, and because that means it will fit in the Vesta. And then the reason why I wanted to fit in the Vesta is actually because I like when a statue fits inside a square. So, but if they made a Constantine, I think it would be cool because I like the Prime one. I don't like the portrait as much. Something looks weirdly wrong. Maybe it's
Yeah.
the beard or something. I don't know. It just looks a bit off.
What's good, John? And what about you, Keesis? What character or statue you looking for in the next year?
I know it probably never be made. I know a custom came out of it before, but I want to see like a Queen Studios tackle like I don't know if y'all knew the cartoon Gargoyles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think especially Queen Studios can do like a more like especially with that Batman, how we saw the wings, how
Yeah.
that looked and how good that looked. I think Queen Studios would do a good one. I think XM of course would do it good. If Sideshow did it, I believe they'll stick to the cartoon, how he looked in the cartoon and stuff like that. But yeah, I would like to have a collection of just them, like the whole group that they had.
What's up, Brenton? And what about you, Chase?
Well, for me that's easy, man. It's just waiting for Queen to announce, the Star Wars license, and then for them to start pumping out the half scales like they do for everything else. If I had to pick, I would love a Return of the Jedi Luke. That would be my number one. But any half scales from Queen in the future, from Star Wars, I'll be content.
Gotcha, man. Yeah. So for me, it's crazy because I didn't even think this out. I mean, I think, damn, dude, that's crazy. I would honestly want to see Sideshow tackle on any of Spider-Man rogues, especially a Doc Ock, because with what they did with their Spider-Man, I felt like that was good enough, and you had some of those arms in there to where I felt like they could probably pull it off, and so it'd be real cool to see them tackle some villains, and it kind of makes you wonder like how come some things aren't being tackled, by them, but we'll see. Looks like the
I think I have an answer for that, Cash.
yeah, go ahead.
So I think that's like you said, tackle. If you look at the Doc Ock that XM put out, so Sideshow's going, how are we going to top that, or how are we going to compete with that? Will they be able to? So they know some of the stuff that's already out there by other companies, and if they're going to tackle it, they've just got to do that. They've got to be able to come out with something that people are going to say, wow, that's really cool. It's not the same as XM or Queen or whatever, or Prime One, but yet this is cool enough that we can do it. And that's going to be a tough pill for Sideshow to swallow with some of these statues that are out there.
Yeah, most definitely. Looks like Aiden says Dr. Fate in 1/3. Vane says Two-Face. Terry says he wants a 1/3 by Prime One or PCS Pinhead. I think PCS could pin that off. Clearly, that's Terry's favorite character. Vane says Constantine by XM, going back to the 1/4 that you guys had mentioned. And Bryn says, I want to see an XM Doctor Strange. They do have an XM Doctor Strange, Bryn. You may have to hop on eBay or Facebook, but they do have one already. You could probably get it for about 600 or less, to be honest with you, for the right person. Astro says Hawkman and Dr. Fate. Prime One, Hawkman would be sick. Boba riding a Rancor. I don't know if Luke is joking. 1/4 Human Torch with XM would light up flames. And then Prime One, Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Green Lantern, Spectrum, Martin Manhunter, all in 1/3. All right, Aiden. We know you want the bigger stuff. Yeah, he made a list. Like,
hey, Aiden been thinking about this.
Yeah.
He went into
that's actually a perfect segue, because my last and final topic for you guys is 1/3 scale the final destination? Because everybody says like, man, I'll never do 1/3, but it seems like more and more collectors are getting that one piece that's 1/3. And I'll start off with you, Keesis, because you said you're getting the Superman 1/3 diorama, so it's like it has to be the final destination, right?
I don't know, honestly. I only got that because the whole diorama to me looks amazing. Then you got Batman with Killer Croc coming out, and then you got Wonder Woman with Hydra, I think it is. So I was like, man, if I get this one, and is it gonna lead me to those other two? It's like trickling down. So but my favorite superhero is Superman. So I felt like I couldn't get even in the aftermarket. I didn't really want to get the Hush Superman Hush. So I was like, I like this one. He has his classic suit on. He has a good portrait, and he's facing one of the best villains, the only villain to kill him. So yeah, go ahead. But as far as Final Destination, I think everybody's going to dibble and dabble in it, some way or somehow. If it's on accident or on purpose, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's just one of them things. It's like because you going kind of like what Warren says. He says 1/3 is like you get one and there's no turning back, and that's kind of what I'm scared of for that Batman Batcave when it comes in April. Is like you might look at that 1/4 next to it like I don't know, man. Y'all just not cutting it. And that's kind of like what kind of I don't want to say scares me, but it's just like is it gonna make you want to get rid of everything else you have and be exclusively 1/3 or what?
Or you could be like a Batman statue collector, just get both. You get like a lot of people
Just get
get
both.
both.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
be like our boy Chesson, and he straight graduated to 1/2 all the way, just bypass all that crap.
Hey, Mojo says be scared, Cash.
Yeah, he
That's crazy, man. What about you, you Casual? Cause you want that Superman Hush. That's 1/3. You get it in tomorrow. You maybe going back.
And it's funny because I've been thinking a lot. Like if I do get the Superman Hush, I'm already thinking I gotta get the Supergirl right next to him, the third scale. Then I gotta get like the whole line. I was like, man, like I can't be happy with just that Superman Hush, and I feel like that's why I keep pushing it back. Like I could probably buy it and everything, but I'm like I'm gonna get crazy with it, start getting more and more and more, and then start selling these off, and then yeah, I think I'm safe with quarter right now, at least for now. But as far as the Final Destination, I think so. I think a lot of collectors end up with third scale. They're more presentable. They're more more detailed and everything. And I think that's what everyone's looking for. So, in my opinion, I think that's probably everyone's Final Destination.
I had a
Yeah.
question though, Chasen. What made you end up with the 1/2 scale? Like, you completely skipped 1/3, or what was it?
no, I got 1/3, man. But no, the half scale right now is just for Star Wars. All right. But like
Right
DC, it's 1/3. But back to you said how it happened, just cause for Star Wars, man, and I heard you in the beginning saying you're diving into Star Wars. Good luck, my friend, because with if you keep it licensed, you'll be able to manage it. But if you dive into Star Wars customs, man, damn near every weekend there's something you're gonna want to order, and that's what I was doing. Every week I was ordering a new piece, and I couldn't put any real focus on other parts of my collection, so I was like, all right, how can I slow this down? Came to the realization, just upgrade it to half scale, because while they cost a lot more, there's hardly any that come out, and it's so rare when they do. I can use money elsewhere in that regards, and then just pure presence, man. Like Warren said in the chats, man, 1/3 is there's no going back, and I have 1/3 DC, so he's not lying, man. Like if they had Marvel in 1/3 for a movie, I'd do that, but Marvel movies only 1/4. I mean, Marvel comic, the only ones so far is Legendary Beast, and that just started. Before that, there was no Marvel anything in 1/3. You were stuck at 1/4.
Yep. Good point.
So I think that's a lot of it too, man. When you say Final Destination, it also depends on license. Like with DC, it's pretty evenly balanced between 1/3 and 1/4. But make no
it
mistake,
is.
the DC that's in 1/3 is far superior to the ones they make in 1/4.
Yeah.
Whether you're talking movie or comic, either way, the 1/3 ones in DC outshine the 1/4.
I get what you're
ones
saying, because in Marvel, it's
by
really
miles.
what character do you want, 1/4 or 1/3? It's not as
It's not an
clear
option
cut.
until Legendary Beast came along, and right now,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want Marvel right now and you want Marvel to be 1/3, you can easily catch up on the Legendary Beast line and then just keep going with it until
Oh, yeah.
you can just order as they release, man. It's like basically hopping in when it starts. You don't even have to worry about backtracking, really.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm
Except
a
for that
movie,
Captain
so
America.
that doesn't even affect me because I don't do comics, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think what Casual said though, it's one of those things to where, at least for me, it would be if you go into 1/3, how many 1/3s would you actually collect, and do you actually have space for it to display it?
Yeah.
Like Casual right now, I'm looking in the back, he's got like 20 something statues. Would he have 20 1/3 statues there?
No way.
I I don't think so. You know what I mean? So that comes down to when you have such big pieces, how do you actually display them, or are you
Oh no,
displaying? Are you collecting
by any
them?
means am I saying I'm not saying it's the right decision or anything. I'm just saying when I got these bigger pieces, starting with GC 1/3, and now 1/2s, I can honestly say now for the first time, I really feel like the money is in the piece.
No, I totally agree. But I think as a collector, I think we look at it like there's a lot of stuff that we want to collect and we like to have it, and that's
Yeah.
why we do it. But if I were to collect, you have 100 statues. Really, I mean, how many of those are going to be 1/3? You might have to cut your collection down to maybe 10 or 15.
Yep.
Who knows? I don't know. And that's the scary part for me
And then
too. I'm with
a-
Casual on that. It's like
A
once
lot
I
of like
get
the niche licenses, for example, most of those are going to be 1/4 or even 1/5. 1/3's even a smaller market in those type of licenses. Other than Predator, Prime One has a ton of 1/3 Predators, but for the most part, when you're talking like Hellboy or Matrix or anything
Right.
like in that type of Terminator or whatever, more often than not, it's going to be in 4th scale.
right. And I think that's
Yeah.
because
If you
a lot of
wanted
the
that,
public.
you're pretty much forced to get that because there's not much offered in terms
Yeah.
of scales.
See, I'm actually a little bit opposite from you guys. I have I have two one. Wait. Okay, I have two Prime 1/3s. The Queen 1/3s, they're about the same. The bases are smaller, so it doesn't eat up as much room. But I'm a little bit different. I'm on the opposite because I get the 1/3s in, and once I start putting them together, I get so pissed off about how much box space it takes that I give up entirely, and so I just don't buy the 1/3s as much because the 1/4 boxes are smaller.
And that's another thing
Yeah.
too, man. A Prime 1/3 is much different than any other company 1/3 because a Prime 1/3, your base is gonna be half the
Dude,
foot.
their 1/4 boxes are already like crazy.
A Prime 1/3 with the base and everything is almost as tall as a normal half scale.
So it
on
comes
some
down to
other
real
pieces.
estate. It comes down to real estate for both the statue and the box. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think
more
everyone
about
knows this,
it.
but like the Superman Hush one comes in 2 boxes, and they're bigger than any quarter scale square
saw those
box I
boxes.
have. So it's crazy.
One thing I'm worried about is also like the Ghost Rider is only 4 scale, but it's coming in 2 boxes supposedly. So I'm getting it delivered to the door, of course, but at the same time, it's like, man, that's space too. So whenever I get a statue like that, you have to put in an account that space is getting eaten up somewhere.
Yeah, space definitely is, man. So looks like Pudgy says 1/3 is amazing, and now with 1/4 being about $1,000, 1,500 for a 1/3 isn't as bad. That is true, man.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That kind of surprised me that the 1/3 scale hasn't went up in price yet, but yet
Mhm.
the
I mean, if
1/4
if
scale
you
has.
I guess
It's
if
going
you're
up.
someone, like Dennis Perez, basically all his pieces, or maybe all of them, are Sideshow, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They're 1/4, and they're going to be in that $600-700 range. But if you're doing 1/4 some XM or whoever, another company that is rated much more higher than Sideshow standard, you're paying 1,000, then yeah, it is worth looking into making the leap for an extra 500 for sure. But if you're strictly Sideshow, then you're pretty much paying half of a 1/3.
Aiden says it does do that, Cash. I sold XM Thanos because it looked like poop next to my other statues. And then Warren says, word of advice, do not have the 1/4 anywhere close to the 1/3.
Yep.
You'll be rethinking everything.
Yep.
Cash getting the Batman hush. Next episode is 1/4 scale cash out, or I don't know.
Yep.
It's true.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
was seeing a couple of content creators and their collections around, and some of them did have like their 1/3 next to their 1/4. And me, just like as a collector, the scales like irritate me if it's not the same, because you just know like a 1/4 and 1/5 scale. Like the 1/5, of course, it could be 25 inches tall, but the body is just
The
shrunken
body
down.
mass, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would irritate me. So that alone, I was just like, how can you have a 1/3 next to a 1/4 and not even taking into account like how better quality it is compared to that 1/4? So that right
However,
there it is.
let's say you have your setup to where everything is like all along, right? It's all along, but it's separated per shelving per case. If you have a 1/4 Predator next to a 1/3, it's not gonna look as out of place. You see what I'm saying?
Are you saying is the
I
Predator like
disagree.
overscaled? Or is the Predator like,
I mean, because
if
Prime
a Predator's
1,
coming in at 30 inches, 30, because I know, was it Queen Studios, their dark side is like what, 31 inches that's coming
yeah,
out?
but okay, Prime 1 1/4 Predator next to a Prime 1 1/3 Supergirl is not gonna look that bad.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
Oh, you're talking about from different licenses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Well,
still
'cause Predators
Prime
are already
1, but
big.
like,
No, license though, it's a different.
yeah.
Because if you put, for example, a Mythos, like these new Mythos 1/5 compared to a premium format 1/4, the height is very similar because they gave these Mythos some, they elevate them off the base a little bit. However, if you just look at the characters alone, they're significantly narrower, they're significantly shorter.
Yeah.
You'll notice the difference.
Yeah.
It is odd and it's weird. It really is.
Yeah, if you put the Prime
Even if
1
if the
1/3,
height of the entire piece is the same, but when you just strictly look at the characters between
the
a
body
1/4
mass, yeah.
and 1/3,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh, this shit looks weird.
And that for me would not irritate, but it would irritate. I would keep looking at that. Like in my collection, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think that's one of those things that you as the collector would note, or you as the person having it, you know it because you know
Yeah,
it.
that's preference.
But
Yep.
something as big as a difference between a third scale versus a quarter scale, that's a big difference. But a quarter scale and a fifth scale, that's a subtle difference. And I think a lot of people are okay with the subtle differences, but the big difference is what any body would notice. So I think that's what makes it difference between those two scales.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. Well, shoot, man, that's all the topics, man. I appreciate you guys. Man, that was definitely a tougher one right there, because it's just like it's one of those things like you will never actually know until you see it in hand. And I feel like with the hobby, it's almost like even buying something. Like, I think a lot of us was probably spending a lot less money. I can only speak for myself, of course, but like, if there's like a Target and I could just go up and say, hey, let me see that Prime 1 real quick. And it's like, yeah, the base really ain't painted the way it should be. You know what I mean? Did you say it was Daniel Bell? It's not Daniel Bell. I don't know when I really see it. You know what I mean? And then Chase would be like, ooh, 6,000 ES. Kryptonite, man.
That's one thing I don't think I'm ever gonna, going forward or even lately, high ESs, man. I just stay away from.
Yeah.
me too.
Even
I
if
can't do it.
if I love the piece, man, no. Because at the end of the day, you associate the word collectible with this shit, right? If you're telling me there's 6,000 of these things out here, nah, man, that ain't collectible.
That's McDonald's.
There you go.
I'm completely with him on this. I won't do it, no matter how much I love the piece. Yeah, I love Ahsoka, man. As far as like Star Wars characters, Ahsoka and Anakin, I love them as characters. Saw the ES, I was like, nope, won't do it. I tell you what, though, Naruto pieces, I don't need to worry about scale. They're all 1/4 and all good to go.
Hey, Cash, rewind. I got to rewind something. I thought about a character that I would like to see done too.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Kingpin from The Netflix,
Spider-Man.
the actor, the guy who's doing it now, Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent,
D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
He's killing that role, man. That would be an awesome statue for him to do.
You can add that to
Yeah.
my movie collection.
Yeah,
Most definitely, man.
that'd be the bomb.
Would y'all want to see the actor that does Daredevil right now? I forgot his name, but would y'all want to see a statue of him?
Yeah, Charlie Cox. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd take it.
I'd
So
rather
Dennis-
get the actor who does Punisher over
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
over him. But definitely the dude that does
Honestly,
Kingpin. I mean, he makes
would
it.
love a Ben Daredevil, but I doubt that'll ever happen.
A who? What
Ben.
kind of Daredevil?
Ben Affleck?
Oh, Ben.
No, I don't think that one's coming out.
No, you liked
He's
it. You
not
liked
in
him as Daredevil.
I did actually.
I did
I
too.
liked him
Yeah.
more as Batman.
To be
I liked
honest,
him
the
more as
movie
Batman, but
Yeah.
the movie wasn't bad. I just rewatched that movie like 2 days ago. It wasn't that bad. I think
I enjoy it, man.
Electra was
I did
pretty
too,
bad,
man.
but the movie wasn't that bad.
agreed.
I like the Electra better
was
than-
kind of the one. Really?
Daredevil.
I think that was kind of what made the whole thing a little wonky.
I feel like she shouldn't have been
It
in
don't
the
matter.
movie, just as a movie, like an overall.
I hear you. Yep.
Oh boy.
I actually like that costume, the Ben Affleck costume as Daredevil. Like, I
Me
like
too,
that
man.
costume. It was really well done. I don't know. I like it.
No, I think the costumes will turn me off of it. I think
There
he
was
did
a lot of-
okay.
There was a lot of leather.
Yeah, a little too much leather. Reminded me too much of Eddie Murphy in the '80s.
Oh boy. Well,
Jeez.
guys, to break the ice.
What we got here? Some turtles.
Yeah, man. So you guys remember Saturday morning cartoons and a bowl of cereal and not a care in the world other than what cartoon is next? I miss days like this, man. When I saw this, I was like, you know what? Let me throw this up before we get into the pictures, because, man, sometimes life can really be stressing and like stressful, and you just want that inner kid in you to come back again. It's like, let me say this real quick before we dive in. You know something I find really crazy, right? When you're a kid, you have no care in the world. You're just supposed to go to school, play with your friends, your family, enjoy life and everything, right? And then all of a sudden one day, it's just like everything switches and it turns to where now what your parents were doing, you're doing. And it's crazy because it's like, how come when you're an adult, the joy, like I don't want to say like the joy of life, but like the joy of that innocence, why does that innocence have to be removed? You know what I'm saying? It's like, because even in the hobby, I can only be so innocent while I'm enjoying the hobby. But once I get off here, I gotta be an adult again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how come when you grow up, that innocence is removed, that pureness of joy. You know what I'm saying? Just something to think about. I be going deep in my head when I be thinking things, man. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like crazy, but like let's be thinking, man.
It's called Bills.
Hey,
I got a question for all y'all. What cartoons did y'all watch on Saturday? Give me your favorite.
Pokemon.
It was X-Men.
Matt is like, what the fuck? Go ahead, Matt.
Oh man.
Let's see if we know this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It wasn't just one. I mean, I had Thundar the Barbarian. I had Land of the Lost. Let's see, what else did we have? Space Ghost. You know, you guys see all this stuff. Like I didn't like the Justice League that you guys see. It wasn't Saturday morning. It was reruns.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I guess it was Saturday morning. I guess when you guys saw it, it was reruns.
Popeye. X-Men.
No.
DuckTales.
Popeye's a little too old, brother. I wasn't. Popeye is black and white. I'm not going back that far. But yeah, no, there was a lot of. We had Magilla Gorilla.
What?
Ever heard of that?
Nah.
You heard of Magilla Gorilla?
It's all good.
What?
You never heard of Magilla Gorilla?
Dude,
Oh, that's
He's
what does the gorilla do?
Oh man, the big orange gorilla it was grape ape. Oh man,
so. It was like Clifford the big red dog, except it was a gorilla.
yeah. Josie and the Pussycats. You ever see that?
I heard about them. I never seen them.
I
Man,
thought that was a music group.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's been there's a lot of stuff, and then and then when you go into sci-fi era, it was Space 1999, Buck Rogers, Battlestar
This
Galactica.
who he talking about, y'all?
Oh, I've seen
Gilla
pictures of
Gorilla.
him.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network old stuff I seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How about Josie and the Pussycats? You just pull that
Hanna
one.
Barbera. Yeah, I know that one.
Herculoids. That was another one that was out. Herculoids used to come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, man. That's
Those were a little
crazy,
bit
man.
before my time, just a little bit.
Yeah, just
It's
just
all
a
right.
little bit, man.
It's all
Hey,
right.
so I thought this one was funny, man. Today I'm making fish tacos for the person who keeps stealing my lunch from the refrigerator at work. Hey, man, let
Ooh.
me tell you guys this, right? So I bought some fresh barbecue ribs, and I mean, I only took like two ribs off the slab. Somebody goes into the refrigerator and eats my whole rib, man, my whole slab. I'm like, come on, man.
No, they
At
didn't.
work?
At work, you ate the
At
whole
work?
slab. Yes, at work.
Oh.
I'm like,
You
come
didn't say
on, man.
nothing?
Dude,
Oh,
they
that's
ate the
messed up.
ribs, they ate the 2 cornbread muffins, they ate the baked beans, they ate the. I'm like, man, bro,
That ain't
like,
right.
They saw you coming and said, "Look, who's this young guy leave his food here? He doesn't know."
I hope you made everybody buy you lunch for the rest of the week.
Oh,
hey,
that's
ain't no
messed
telling
up.
who did it, man. Ain't no telling who did it.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine.
Peace out, Aiden. Yeah, man, that's crazy. But so with the Batman movie coming out March 4th, that's not too long. Is anybody actually gonna pick up their tickets and go see this?
Well, I'll be in Korea, but I do plan on seeing it.
Okay. Yeah, it's one I actually want to check out, but I don't know if we're actually gonna see it. Would definitely won't be day one, that's for sure for me.
Nah, won't be day one.
I mean, if we miss it, we just miss it. But I think this is gonna be an amazing film. All the pictures and the few clips I've seen, I think this might be the one of the better Batman flicks since maybe even the one Heath Ledger was in, like that one where everybody wants to go see it. Because I didn't get the same reception from the one with Bane
Hmm.
as the one with Heath Ledger in it, to where it was just like you had to see the movie, you saw it multiple times in theaters, you wanted the Blu-ray. I didn't get that same feeling with the one with Bane in it, so I feel like this is gonna be the closest one to that, to where like people gonna come out to see it, man.
What I'm wondering is like, so they want to do this realistic take on him again, but some
Hmm.
of the clips that from the trailers, I haven't watched. Only watched the first and second trailer. I didn't want to spoil too much,
Hmm.
but some of the fighting, there's some of that CGI in there that you'll see like in an actual superhero movie.
Hmm.
Like, and I wonder, are they trying to mix the two, the Christian Bale and the Ben Affleck Batmans together, where you still get the sense of he can be in a world with a Superman, with a Flash, with those type of characters. So that's what I'm mostly looking forward to, is seeing that. I know this is only supposed to be like what, year two Batman, but
Hmm.
I'm excited about seeing if they're gonna blend the two styles together.
I
Damn.
don't know.
I'm
It's
expecting a
gonna be
little
hard.
disappointment.
I mean, I'm thinking that Zoe Kravitz is going to be really good as Catwoman,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and I think that what's his name is playing Penguin,
Colin.
Oh,
uh
Colin
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 Farrell.
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 I think he's
Yeah.
gonna do pretty good at that. Um,
Yep.
Other than that, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I'm gonna have to see it.
Like I said, I think we're gonna be a little disappointed.
Yeah.
You think so?
I didn't want to go that far, Chase, but
What about it
Hey.
you think is gonna disappoint you? Like, just
What I mean is, going into it, I was thinking before trailers dropped, I was open to Robert and all the characters, everything. It was like, oh, this could be decent. And then we see the trailers, and it looks good. It actually, I'd say it hyped people up even more. But with that in mind, now after seeing the trailers, I think we might get a letdown from what we're thinking.
Yeah,
are
you
you
never
are you
know,
talking about
man.
his acting as Batman, or just the characters
No,
as
no,
a
no. Just
general?
just the movie as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it's gonna be hard seeing Robert pull off Batman.
Have you seen his other movies?
Yeah.
I've seen not talk about Twilight, but
It's
I've
okay.
seen
It's okay.
I've seen his what is that movie? I don't know. I
Twilight
can't remember.
2,
He's like
Twilight 3.
a priest. He's like a priest or something like that. But
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, he was pretty good in that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just like, I mean, look at the Dark Knight. I mean, look at
I get what you're saying, man.
look at the
It's hard
guy
to
who
envision
took
some
out
actors
the
in certain roles.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't like Christian Bale's Batman like at all. So I
See,
don't
to
like
this
to
day-
compare people to his. Like
To
I
this day,
honestly
still can't
do not like.
picture. I can't picture Captain America as that guy, that actor. I still can't picture him as Captain America till this day.
I don't know. I just don't see, like, you look at this picture right here. I mean, I still see. Is this guy turns into the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Just a guy that takes on a leader of the mutants. It's fighting in the mud pit. I mean, that's how I kind of have to see it.
I think the first thing that is off-putting about him for me is just the suit in general, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was hard for
I'm-
me too, Jason, to see
Chris Evans?
Chris Evans do Captain
how
America
many
first
movies
because
has
he
been in
was
now?
Johnny Storm, but he pulled it off. I mean, I thought he pulled it off.
I'll say I'm waiting to see how this movie goes before I decide whether I keep the Prime 1 pre-order.
Right. This one I thought was kind of crazy because this guy actually played the mayor in Gotham, the TV series for WB or in the CW, and it's like they could have just had him do all this, man. So this meme is kind of crazy. Like, kind of look very similar to pull off the.
Yeah, they could have
the
had Colin
Penguin
Farrell
look.
play Two-Face in this universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a really, really good film, though, man. I really do. I'm looking forward to it, man. But out of this list right here, is there any movies or shows that you guys are looking forward to with the upcoming DC projects? I mean, the first one that pops off for me is the Green Lantern Corps.
So I want to be excited for this stuff so bad, but just knowing that they basically scrapped Superman and Batman, like not just as the actors, but the characters as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
from like their movies and stuff, it kind of like you can't have a DCEU or a DC universe anything without Batman and Superman. It just doesn't work that way. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I want to be excited for it. If I had to choose from this list, I think The Flash, only because there can be a lot that comes with that.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm looking forward to Val Zod.
It's good, Tone. Gal's out.
Batgirl.
Who's playing Val Zod?
I think
What?
they were looking at Michael B. Jordan, right?
Oh, I heard about that.
Joker Part
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I didn't see Joker Part 2. That's interesting.
Oh no
I didn't
wonder!
know
I
that
saw
was a thing.
I saw a recent picture of Michael B. Jordan. His chest looks a lot bigger. Like he looks like he packed on some weight.
I think he's trying to doing that role of Val Zod. Let me see. I don't know.
Yeah. Static Shock Show would be another good one as well.
Yeah. I'm with Keese's Flash.
Flash, okay. What about you, Payne?
Oh, Batgirl.
Batgirl, okay.
Batgirl and Constantine, yeah.
Yeah, they got J.K. Simmons doing some of the filming of Batgirl. I think he might be playing Commissioner Gordon in there, so that's gonna be pretty cool. So can't wait
Yeah,
for
he's
that, man.
supposed to be.
So on this list, Cash, you go back. So on that list where it says the Penguin movie, is this going to be some other Penguin already, or is it Colin Farrell?
Good question.
Well,
I'm
and
dead ass. I'm dead
Why are
ass.
they
asking.
making
That's
a
the thing,
Penguin
like-
movie?
It's
These
probably
could
going to
be
be
t-
him.
These could be TV shows as well. So some of them. So
Even that,
But I
why they
mean,
make it?
regardless if it's movie or TV show, like Loki, they brought from movie to the Loki TV show. Like I'm just generally asking, is this gonna be
With
Well, you
Penguin
remember
from this
in
new
Gotham
movie?
City, the TV show, they already had a penguin in there
yep,
Yep,
along
he
with
was
a
good too.
Riddler. So
scrapped it.
he could be going back for that one.
Man, DC just needs to hit the restart button and start from scratch.
That's
That's what
always
I'm
been
hoping this Flash would do.
that's always
That
been
would be
DC's
nice.
problem. They kind of zip zap
Scrap
all over the
everything too
place.
quick.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
and they can't stay focused. That was the
Yeah.
thing with. That's why Marvel just jumped ahead of them because they knew what movies they were going to put out, and they had. I remember it was a Comic-Con where they had just announced, "Hey, 10 years from now, we're going to be releasing this movie." At this point, and they just stayed true to it. And for the past 15 years, MCU just took off.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing too is when the MCU, because not all of the MCU movies are great. Everybody knows that. But when they did put out like a movie that didn't get
Correct.
good reception back, they say, okay, we're going to keep the ball rolling. We're going to keep going. With
Yep.
Warner Brothers, they put out something bad, and they're like, all right, we got to scratch this, and we got to make a different movie about the same character or something like that. So
Well,
Mhm.
the MCU was trying to. They knew that they were going to tie everything into the end game, so they had to
Mhm.
develop the characters for each movie in their release, and they had their timeline on how they wanted to do it. Whether the movie was good or not, they still all the movies tied into each other with the backstory of the character. Whereas DC's just kind of like, I mean, they're going to do another Batman
DC.
where his parents get shot in the alley
The
again.
footprint
I mean, how many
has
times are
been
they
laid
going
by
to do that?
Marvel, man. I mean, there is the blueprint for success now because of what Marvel has done. All DC has to do is look at it and apply it to their own methods.
I understand they don't want to copy them either. But as I said, like I think this Peacekeeper show could be something really good because it's the best,
It is.
you know,
It's
they
rated
show
very
the
well.
best, yeah, the best DC show that I've seen them do. Better than
Funny as hell.
Flash. Yeah, better than all the CW ones. Better than Titans and stuff like that. So I think they follow that
Agreed.
format, it'll be good.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Any of these ones that you looking for, casual? What about Black Canary? You just got that statue, so
That'd be cool. That'd be like I'll skyrocket my Black Canary if I decide to sell her. No, but for mine would be Green Lantern, like you. There's so many characters, there's so many variations of lanterns, so I could see that like branch out into like the yellow lanterns, the red lanterns, and then go from there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they said they wanted Jon Stewart to be the lead Green Lantern, though. They didn't want Hal to be the lead. So
That'd be cool.
that's why they didn't.
I'm cool
That's why
with
they
that.
didn't have whatchamacallit, Zach use him, because for one, they wanted him to be introduced in this, but they wanted him to be the Green Lantern of the DC universe as well.
I'm cool with that. Whether it's Hal or John, I'm cool with that. I don't want Kyle or anybody else because then like it's like I gotta learn. I don't know. I'm cool with them too, man. But it's all good, man.
They already
Um,
casted Kyle Gardner though.
hmm And I know one of you guys had mentioned this earlier, but supposedly actor John will return as Punisher in the MCU. So I really hope that's accurate because man, he did a good job, great job.
hmm
Yeah.
The only thing is, are we getting the same him? Are we getting him watered down like how they did Kingpin and Hawkeye?
Because DC took
I mean, two different networks,
Oh.
right? Disney, Netflix. So
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there was some buzz that they may go put him on Hulu, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, Hulu was supposed to buy Iron Fist and all them, but that hasn't happened. I think now is because they're getting scrapped from Netflix as of March 1st. All of them will be off of Netflix.
Yeah.
So
They'd have to.
if anyone hasn't watched them, go ahead and check them out now. Binge watch them for the next 2-3 weeks, and then hopefully you'll see it on Disney Plus along with whatever new that they're coming out with, man. But so I want to ask you guys this because, like, whenever you look at Sideshow stuff, they always have like a bunch of random stuff, and they have like books and stuff. Has anybody ever picked up a book from Sideshow?
No.
So these are pretty cool. They show like a different sculptors, I guess, ideas behind the statue, and also like upcoming statues or previous statues. I've skimmed through them, but I don't have them. I don't have any of them, to be honest.
Yeah, nothing's wrong.
How do you
Going
skim
back
through
to
them?
They had it at my local Books a Million, when the one in close by.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
only
when I
book I got
saw it,
from
I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh, Sideshow's made it." So I grabbed it and I checked it out.
I got that book when you first order a statue. That's the only book I got when you first ever order from them.
wait, what? They gave you a statue book?
Yeah, they gave me a book that just shows like Sideshow and different statues that they've done in the past and stuff like that.
That must be the you ain't buying enough from us book. I ain't never got no book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I've never seen that either.
either. Got a book
Yeah,
to
I got
get.
it. I got it when I first ordered the Sideshow Cyclops. That's my first statue from them.
Oh man, they like this. They checked the bank account back and so it was like, hold on, this dude ain't buying enough. Get this man a free magazine. Oh man. What do you guys think about this artwork? Like, will this be something gruesome enough to hang on your wall? Go with your statue?
I like it.
So hey, Joe, if you're still in the comments, let me know if would you replace the Sideshow art print with this art print? Because I think this is really dark, but I think it's kind of cool, you know.
I'd take that one.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man. So on to the people's collections, man. Didn't you have this casual?
Yeah, actually, Todd bought this for me. I was looking for the Joker one for the bust, and I could not find him. And Big Bag Toy Store, they promised me that I bought it for them like 7 months ago, and then yeah, they never delivered. They were like, "We sold out, unfortunately, and we can't deliver." And yeah, so I gave it up. It's
That's
an awesome
crazy
bust.
because seems like Matt had mentioned them as well earlier. So like, do they either or is their shipping kind of late with them?
Yeah, 7 months, man. And then they cancel it. I was like, "What?"
Yep.
Damn.
I tell you.
I actually really like the look of this. So
It's cool.
Oh yeah.
The bottom of the base is the city from it's Gotham City. It's like it's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. And this kind of goes back to what we were talking about with scales. I think it was Aiden who had mentioned like you could have a bunch of like Supermans or whatever in the same display, even if they're different scales, that will still look good because it's like the same aesthetic. And I feel like this is a good example. You don't even really notice the different scales because it kind of just all flows with like DC Batman, you know?
yeah, I like that setup. I like
Yeah. Like what you did with the case, the nameplate or the whatnot.
Yeah.
Actually, those things come with the piece, the Batman. It's pretty cool.
The COA.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, like is this not the greatest Batman cartoon of all time? The 1990 one with Kevin Conroy? Well, I know he does a lot more, but the animated series?
I mean, it's pretty hard to top it, honestly.
Yeah.
I kinda
I
like
don't
the
think
ones
there will
on
never be a
Scooby-Doo.
cartoon that will top it. Never.
Wait, a cartoon like as a whole that's better than this one?
Like a DC cartoon. Just a DC cartoon. I don't think there will ever be a DC cartoon that will top this.
I can't remember the Superman one. I remember liking the Superman one, but I can't remember.
Superman was actually nice.
Well, the Justice League was good too because it still had Kevin Conroy, it still had.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So it
Justice
had all
League
them in it.
Unlimited and all that.
Justice League, yeah, all the movies that came out. I think you talk about that line, right, Cash? And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as superheroes go, it's probably one of the better cartoons that's ever come out.
Justice League
Yeah.
had a whole storyline, man.
So like these next couple of pictures are honestly just leading up to something, and we had mentioned Prime 1 previously, right? So you have the Prime 1 Ivy right here. Then you have the
Amazing.
Prime 1 Batman Batcave. The Prime 1 Superman, right? And so this has me ask you guys this question. Is Prime 1, is the Hush line specifically, is it like the upper echelon when it comes to to comic statues? Is it that one you go for, even if it's more money,
Yes.
lower ES, bigger scale, but it's who's complaining about
If
this, right?
Is it the Grail
you're
status?
1/3, yeah.
Is that what?
Hey man,
Although I don't like the Batman.
you don't like the Batman?
Not really. But the rest of the
Okay.
There's a
line,
lot of
yeah,
people who
killer.
said they
Like
don't like it.
if you're 1/3, yeah, this for comic DC, this is probably the the go-to line.
Yeah, most definitely. What about
I
you,
mean,
Payne? What you
Batman's
think?
cool. I don't like is the wrong word. It just wouldn't be my 1/3 Batman. That's all.
You are you waiting on the what to look at the Batman on Throne?
I'm not getting any, but to me, the Batman on Throne, it's 1/4, but I think that is the Batman statue. I do, yeah.
Wait,
The
Clean
Batman,
Studios
okay.
one?
No,
Prime
no, the
one.
Prime
Prime
one
one.
that's coming out.
Oh. I don't think
Alfred
I've
in the
seen that.
back.
Nah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. What about you, Payne? What you thinking, bro?
I think I unlike everyone else, I actually don't like the red and blue Hush Superman. That's why I got the black one instead. I like the black one better. But that's also why I got the black Batman instead. And I think had I not bought the Superman, I wouldn't have bought the Batman. But I'm okay with keeping it. I do like the presence. And I'm looking forward to getting the black one in because I think put together with a Superman will look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
So the question I have with Prime One doing this, the Wonder Woman that's coming out, I think they have two, right? They have the one where
Yeah.
she's fighting the Hydras, and then they also have the
Yeah.
other one where she's got a shield or something like that, right?
Mhm.
But they're calling that Rebirth, not Hush.
Yeah, it
So
just means it's not from that comic line.
So do you?
Was Wonder Woman in Hush?
No, I guess maybe not.
Think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Are you talking about the Wonder
see.
Woman Injustice?
No,
I don't
Injustice
know.
is that 1/4 that they're doing. The new 52 is the 1/3 that Rebirth.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So, but they had to do a Wonder Woman so you could get the
Pudgy
trilogy,
says
right?
no, she wasn't.
Yeah, okay.
She wasn't in Hush.
All right.
I get what you're saying though. Like they wanted to give you the character.
Right. They wanted to give you the character so you could
Yeah.
get the trilogy.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
are they going to come out with Lantern, Aquaman, the whole original 7?
Will they come out with Aquaman because they have a mirror? They have a mirror coming out. So it's like, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I was just wondering because it's like this seems like just like that top tier that everyone's looking for. Well, most people are looking for with the DC Comics and whatnot. And then it even goes to this one, like their Tweeterhead in the 1/6 line is almost like Tweeterhead as far as 1/6 seems like they are the best. Like that Joker on Throne, that 1/6 is great. That John Stewart is great. That Flash is so, but it's still good enough if you're a 1/6 collector. And then this Ivy isn't bad either. I mean, I guess you could say what Ivy on Throne. I guess you could say, but I mean, it's still cool, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of companies are just last year in general, a lot of them had like these hits, like almost I guess what people call girl status. Um, just had these hits. I think Prime One just been lucky and had 2 or 3. I mean, so
Yeah.
I think all these different scales have to do with the price point. You have a lot of collectors out there, and some people can't afford a $1,500 statue, but they can get $200 statues over time. You know what I mean?
I think it also goes to like we were saying in the beginning too. Like when it comes to DC, 1/3 probably is the dominant line. So you're probably picking. Most people are picking any one of the 1/3 options that are there though.
Yeah, I see that, Chase. I agree, Jerry. I
Yeah, I'm with
agree.
Jerry on that too.
I
I think
definitely
if
agree.
Sideshow decided to do a Poison Ivy, it would probably look really good.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely, man, most definitely. So the next couple of photos, right? Just follow me here, man. So I see this Batman Who Laughs, right? And it looks amazing. Like from all the pictures, looks amazing. Close up of the base looks amazing. And then I see this right here, and I'm like, yo, somebody really did this. Somebody really did this, man. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that don't look right.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny? Like I feel like since a couple of companies have been like off with like they did Mandalorian, they didn't do it correct. Like they were missing some of the, or was it
Mm-hmm.
Iron Studios? They messed up the knee
Iron
pad. They
Studios.
they messed up. Yeah, I feel like one of the companies would do this because they don't know any. Like some of the companies don't even like follow the comics or follow the whatever or the
Yeah.
line. They would do something like this.
Yeah.
This looks
I
like they're flirting.
This dude.
You'd be like, hey, what's
No,
up?
man. I don't know. I just like I would never want to do something like this to my statue because I would, man, like I was trying to put on like an accessory the other day, right? Something custom, and I almost felt like I was gonna like break the hand off, so I just stopped trying. I just stopped trying. Like it was like a lightning effect on the Thor. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop trying because it really wasn't very descriptive of how it works. So I was just like, yeah, never mind. So yeah, crazy, crazy.
What, trying to make your own diorama?
Yeah, I did
Nah,
that for the
nah.
Flash. I got ice, like iceberg or ice, like from Captain
Captain
Cold,
Cold. Yeah, Captain
and then I
Cold.
got lightning bolts around them.
Hmm.
Just added them. So yeah.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool though. You got a 9.8 there. Shout out Danny Lee, and I really like this Superwoman, or I said Superwoman. I really like this Wonder Woman. Like it looks really good. I love that base, and to me, this is the best Wonder Woman I've seen.
You want to buy mine?
Oh, you actually have it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Who
This,
made
hey, this
Wonder
dude is
Woman?
trying to purge everything. That's how many POs you got. You just trying to purge, man.
Yeah, you want to buy mine? I give you a receipt.
Hey, I'll pay shipping.
That's a fifth scale, right?
6.
No.
Is a sixth scale?
Yeah, it's too small.
Oh, this is the 6 scale. This wasn't
Yeah.
the 1/4.
No.
Mm-mm. It's 1/6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
tiny.
Cash is like, yeah, never mind, fuck that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's like 14 and a half inches. Like,
See, that's
look
the
at how
thing though.
tiny
If
it is.
you,
Yeah.
if you're a 1/6 scale collector, like I mean, it's not like the statues are bad. It's just I don't feel like the presence is there.
Right.
That's all.
Nah, XM 1/6 line looks really good.
It does.
I
It
I
does.
feel like it's one of the best 6 lines out there. But yeah, that presence.
Hmm.
I saw that Batman, the 1/6 scale Batman, where he's like holding his cape, but like
Mhm.
crouching.
Let's,
I saw that in
Mhm.
person. It didn't look like much to it. Like it looked good, but there wasn't like it was missing more. So I don't know.
if I
To
was
each
going
your
that
own.
small, I'd probably be doing figures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt, man. No doubt. This is crazy though, but like look at that face sculpt, man. Like it's not bad at all. Like, and you know what's crazy? Before I was like, I'm gonna do 1/3 exclusively for DC. I actually thought I was gonna do 1/6 exclusively because I was just like, you're getting every single character. I was like, oh, it's smaller, so I could fit more characters in. And I was trying to like, think like greedy, right? But then you look at somebody's collection like Aiden, and it's like, okay, I actually would rather only have like X amount of statues versus having 35. It's like, why am I trying to get
Yeah.
35 characters just to have 35 characters? Some of them characters you don't even give a F. You don't even give a F about. You just want them because you can fit them in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
go big or go home, man.
So I have a
Go
question.
big or
Have
go
y'all
home.
ran into that problem where you're starting a line? Say you're starting X-Men, right? And it could be for anything, but you have those characters you just don't care about. But have y'all ever felt like y'all just need to get those characters anyway
I can't talk to you
part
about
of the
X
team?
Men. I
No, I'm
just
not saying
can't.
X. I'm just saying in general. Like in general, if it's like say
Yes,
it's Justice
of
League
course.
or the Avengers.
Now, the only time that would happen to me is like if I had one character, like for example, let's say if I had the Mythos, right, and I picked up a Vader and a Maul, and then somehow I found some guy that gave me another character for $200 or something like that. The next thing you know, I've got four of the things that are in that line, and I'm like, okay, well, I might as well just finish the line then. You know what I mean? But as far as like going ahead and picking them up, probably not. I mean, it's something that might happen haphazardly for me, but no, I don't feel like I'd have to have the extra characters or something like that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, crazy, man. Yeah, man. I just really like this. Like I said, I actually had the XM Aquaman, and dude, I thought that Aquaman was really nice, but it was 1/6. If that Aquaman was 1/4 or 1/3, damn. I mean, on a seahorse, man, I was like, man, that's crazy. On a
You think that
seahorse,
one's better than Sideshow's Jason Momoa's Aquaman?
hell yeah, hell yeah. Not even a doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. So this also goes back to one of the earlier questions. Okay, so see, all this is 1/10, right? So Matt, like all of these are 1/10, but it does have presence. Like the way that they're displayed, it has a lot of presence in my opinion. Like you're getting a bunch of characters, you know all the characters, and I mean look at the wingspan on Hawkgirl and Hawkman. I mean the Power Twins, it's looking good, right?
Right. Yeah. So, but if you go into something like this knowing you want to get all of them, then that's different, you know. And that goes to what I guess that goes to what Keesis was talking about. If you're going into it knowing that you want to get all of them, like the Justice Twins and Green Arrow, and you know all those pieces are there, Shazam, you're going to want to collect all those pieces so you can complete the line. But that's something that's doable though, right? That's 1/10. Even in the 1/6 or whatever scale it might be, if it's a quarter scale, you might. But if you're going into it knowing you're doing it, but if you have like your own favorite character that you pick up that you want to get, you know, I don't know. Then that just becomes a personal choice of how you want to do it.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt.
I mean, this is the same as those. If you're buying the Iron Studios, the Sentinel line, the
Right.
3 Sentinels with the 110. I mean,
Right.
you go into that knowing that you're getting the entire all 3 Sentinels plus maybe not all the proximity pieces, but enough to make one big giant scene, and that's pretty much your thing, you know.
But here's the thing that always kind of like irked me. You see all these characters and you see them in their poses and they're fighting. Where's the Legion of Doom? Who are they fighting? You know what I mean? It'd be cool if they brought the Legion of Doom out and they had all the other characters as well, so that you'd see who they're fighting.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because I know in 1/10 they do have Doomsday, they do have Black Adam. I'm trying to think what other villains they have. I can't think of any other far as Justice League, I guess you could say.
But I'll be honest, if I was going like this route, where it was 1/10 and it was a lot of pieces like this, I'm just going to that Justice League versus Darkseid diorama.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
cool one.
That's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead, if I was doing that for
yeah.
or for
Yeah.
X-Men, I'm going towards the Sentinels versus X-Men. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just getting all 3 of those, and then that would be my collection of everything for those. If I was doing that, if I went down that route.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be bad. That Justice League diorama wouldn't be bad because I mean you're getting all the characters right there opposed to getting them individually like that. So that wouldn't be bad at all. Pretty expensive, but I think the way that they have it set up will be worth it for the displayability. So cool, man. This is just an old somebody's old picture of Flash. I still think this Flash looks really good. The Flash that I like myself though is the one that Prime 1 is gonna come out with. I like him stopping opposed to starting, but this looks really good. I love the anatomy on this. Shout out Daniel Bell. The paint is perfect. That was the one thing with Twitter heads I didn't like was you had it like dark like this, but then you also had one like really bright, and it just didn't sit well with me. You know what I mean? What do you think, Casual? You have this piece.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I really like this one for like it being a DC piece in Flash. Like it doesn't. You see the base? The base doesn't take up that
Sub
much
A
space too.
shots. It
But
doesn't.
yeah, the portrait, everything is great on this one. The box was great. It was small.
Yeah.
Box
But
is very small.
yeah, this was great. I think I saw Keys's little custom like the ice part on the bottom on the
Yeah.
street. Thought that was pretty cool touch. Someone put like a stop sign or like a speed limit behind him
Oh yeah, I
too.
got it
Right?
right there.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
got
got
that?
the speed
Yeah,
limit. Yeah.
yeah. Those are cool things to add, but I really like this one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like how some people do that. Like they'll add the American flag to Captain America. Little things like that. I think that's pretty cool. Just make it kind of pop, I guess. You know what I mean? Something like that. So this kind of goes back to what you guys were actually saying with the dioramas. This one here is really cool. I know this is one we've already seen before, but like I do think it's cool, like actually looking at it, over and over again from just like a work of art in terms of like just everything you are getting. I do like how they've done multiple of these. I just wish like there would be like a fan poll that would be out to where like the fans got to choose the character and that's the one they would make. You know what I mean? Like Green Lantern. I keep saying Green Lantern tonight, but Green Lantern would honestly be really cool if they did that. Or what if they did like a villain and the villain is surrounded by, all of his
The
heroes or
heroes.
something. Or yeah, like in
But I mean,
reverse,
how
that would be
many?
cool too.
That'd be hard because how many villains out of DC need the Justice League to fight them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
all of the Justice League. That'd be. I could think maybe two off in my head right now, but um, yeah. But I think them choosing, like you were saying, them choosing, like getting us the option to choose what villains we would want.
Hmm.
Like I think that would be pretty cool. If that would be extra money, don't know, but I think it'll be a pretty cool choice for sure.
And
Yeah.
seeing this, I wonder what villains are going to end up being in the Superman one because that's the one that's next.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
because there's Batman Sanity, Wonder Woman Courage, and then the third one in development is Superman. And I really wonder which villains are going to be in the Superman one. Are they going to get
Probably
like Mr.
Lobo.
Mitsoplex or you know, what I'm saying? Like how Mitsoplex, Lobo. I mean, there's going to be a bunch. General Zod. I really want to know how that will go. And
Bizarro.
also, yeah, Bizarro, and also like the way they're doing these, like the way Sanity and Courage, they're
Hmm.
really trying to minimize the footprint. Um,
Yeah.
Mm.
so it's gonna go up. So it's gonna be an interesting how they sculpt that. Because Sanity was just insane. It was
Hmm.
wide and it cones up, and this one's more of a rectangle. So
Yeah. What do you think on the Paint app, Chase?
Um, I mean, it is XM at the end of the day, so like, if you're telling me the final production wasn't going to be, very, very well done, I'd honestly be shocked. So I wouldn't have
Yeah.
any reservations on paint applications from this piece or really any XM pieces for the most part, man.
Hmm.
I mean, comic pieces in general from XM. I think they're just towards the top, man. One of the top companies you can acquire pieces from this day and age.
Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. Um, and this is moving along. This is one that was recently just shown and sold out. A little piece of fan art here. I think this is really cool, but in my like, I think you would have to be a diehard Superman fan to actually get this, because I would never want to see like Superman fallen like in my collection. I would want to see him like how Hush is or something like that, like or him the call to action from Sideshow. I would never want to see my version of Superman like Lois Lane like hugging him and he's on the Daily Planet dead or something. You know what I mean? Like, what about you guys?
I think if your thing is really to only have one Superman, then no, this wouldn't be the one. But if you're someone that wants multiple Superman, having this version would actually
Hmm.
be probably pretty nice for your collection.
I think if you want to display this with your CGC
Yeah.
and you wanted to piece it all together, I think this would be like really good. It'd be really cool to do.
I have that comic cover, and I almost bought this one, but I didn't because of the price point. And even though it's like, oh yeah, no, it's going to be painted by a master painter and not the factory, I was just like, no.
Oh, this one's being painted by a master painter?
The price point that, if you know what the price point is, the price point, they're making only, I think, 10 or 15 pieces. And the price point that they're charging includes being painted by a master painter and not a factory painter. But still, at that price point, I'm like, I don't know. I didn't. I passed because I was sick of spending too much. But I almost got this though, because I still have the cover, the comic.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. So Matt, like, what about you? Would you want to see your Superman falling, or no? He got to be stoic and getting ready to be in action.
Yeah, I'm with Chase. I mean, the only way I'd get this is like I got a bunch of Superman and I got to get it because of Superman. Otherwise, that's a Lois Lane statue for me. I'm not. I've got no interest in this whatsoever. Yeah, I know it's a comic, but still,
it's a Lois Lane statue.
I mean, that's what. I mean, again, like Chase said. I mean, if you're a Superman guy and you like collecting Superman statues, you're gonna buy all the Superman statues because so you can have them in your collection, and that's who this is for.
You don't see.
And apparently, there's a lot of them out there because it's sold out real quick.
Yeah.
But you only need 15 people.
Huh?
Yeah, it's only 10 to 15 people, so it's not like it's that many.
Well, there you go. It's 10 to 15 of them out there.
10 to 15 super fans.
I mean,
I'm a big Superman fan, but this is like, I couldn't have this just because I'm not really, it just doesn't attract me in the way of, oh, I should get that or I want to get that.
That would be like
it doesn't do nothing
waiting
for me.
Waiting for the Superman version when he's dead in the films, waiting on a statue for that. That would be the equivalent for me getting something like this.
When he's in his coffin, you just go to the coffin.
Yeah. What do you think, Casual?
I kind of like this one just because, like, everyone keeps wanting the Superman hushed rendition, or everyone wants like a Superman like stoic one or whatever. This one takes like a different approach. So like people that collect Superman, this is one that they weren't expecting, I'm sure. So this one, I think
he's Superman. Casual. He's Superman. He's supposed to be super.
But like, if you have that, what's that thing? Doomsday? That Doomsday, or is it Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Doomsday, right?
Doomsday.
Yeah. This is from that fight scene. So I mean, this is legit. This happens in the comic, so it's a cool scene too. Yeah, but I wouldn't get
it. Gary.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's other things they could have took from this comic and made.
The fight scene, the Dio.
Yeah, I mean, I would take the movie rendition where Doomsday just like shoved a spike through his chest and have him, have Doomsday holding him with the hole going through his chest.
That would have been good. Yeah.
That'd be a cool diorama.
Yeah, most definitely. And I keep bringing these up like the other show I did as well, but like every time I see these is like it's starting to grow on me more and more. And I just mean like the art, not actually collecting it myself. But looking at these here, I do feel like, do you think that there will ever be, and I use the word ever very loosely. Do you think there will ever be another samurai line, whether it's Spider-Man or whoever, or Viking or whoever? But I feel like if they do another version of some sort, people at that point are going to hop on them, no different than Ghost Rider on horse, quicker because they knew they missed out on the last ones, to where, is it really going to just sell out like that? Or is it not going to really hold that value like these ones are? You know what I mean?
I hope they don't do another line like this, honestly.
Why
and
so?
Not because I think it's better, and I think the sets are really good. You can't deny the quality. But they're taking it away, like, people have been asking for a Riddler for how long now? This is a regular one. For how long now?
That's what you're saying.
And then they come out and said, "Oh, we're going to give you a samurai one." People have been asking for a Red Hood for the longest. And what did they do? Come out and say, "Oh, we got you a samurai one." So I mean, they're taking
Mm-hmm.
away from giving us, pieces that we want and giving us these. So translate that to like a Marvel or whatever. Say they gave us Fantastic Four in the samurai line, and see what people would think of that. We'd be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
whack.
yeah, yeah. I get you. But as a Fantastic Four fan, let's just make sure we use other examples next time so it doesn't hit so close to home. You know what I mean?
They're
Let's be
gonna
like
have
a
Johnny.
Transformers or
They're
That's
something.
gonna have
why
Johnny
cash.
Storm with a sword.
It'll save you money, man, because you won't be buying the samurai one.
I mean, yeah, with Fantastic Four though, that's something I want to shell out money to. So that one I'm actually waiting for. What
Yeah,
about you,
that's my
Casual?
point
Like,
though. If
no, go ahead, Chase.
no, I said that's my point. If they skip the actual Fantastic Four and made it samurai, you'd stay away from it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no
It would
doubt.
save you some money.
Honestly, I feel like the only way I would collect something like this is if I had more space, because like I really like Quarter of the Dead stuff, um, but like I don't have the space for it. That's the only reason why I'm not collecting it. If I had space for Quarter of the Dead, I would 110% have an entire small office or room of just nothing but those art prints, those books, the statues, and I would be very content with that collection. But I don't have the space for it, and I almost feel like something like this is like that as well. Like you kind of gotta have the space for it, and for those collectors who have them, hey, y'all got a beautiful piece of art, and I'm not knocking it at all. It's a beautiful piece of art, but I do feel like I just don't have the space for it. What about you, Casual? Like, was this something you would ever go down if they made I guess like a newer line or something?
Yeah, like I think Joe was mentioning he would like to see a Viking line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like a lot of times, when this came out, a lot of people were in. They had the Batman, they had like the Shogun. A lot of people were like, hopefully this dies off. But now that
Yeah.
more YouTubers, more bigger collectors are starting to collect this, people are becoming more interested. So I'm just like, I feel I don't think I would collect a Viking line, a samurai line, or whatever line. I don't think I would,
Yeah.
just because I think it's just the phase, to be honest.
I think so
I
too.
I just sold this one and the Deathstroke that I have. Well, I'm packing it up now, and honestly, like this Nightwing is probably the best Nightwing in terms of quality. It's the closest one you're gonna get to actually looking like Dick Grayson, but the armor, the quality, the coloring, the paint is just really, really good. Um, but and I've had this for about a year now, and I don't know, just over time, I weirdly just don't like the line, even though I started off like, oh yeah, I'm really into it, and I just don't really like it anymore. So,
And
Wow,
I
that's
feel like if you
crazy.
get one, you have to get multiple. It's not like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
something.
you do.
I can't get the Batman Shogun as well. Yeah, I just like Batman Shogun. No, I need to get. Now I need to get Joker. Now I need to get whoever.
Yeah, Paulie, I'm not gonna lie. I may end up getting one of them. I always say like, if money permits itself, there is a line out there I would definitely collect, and I would just keep it in the box in hopes of one day you may move or you may be able to get one of the extra rooms in your house and just put it in there. So Quarter of the Dead may be that line I actually go back in the future and collect. So we'll see in the future, man. This here, sorry about the smaller picture on this one here, but this was another example of what I was trying to say, and it doesn't let me zoom in, so my apologies, guys. Another example of like when you do have, a bunch of different scale X-Men or any characters for that matter, it can still look good together if it's just like that one niche thing that you're collecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the thing with X-Men too, because you got 1/10, you 1/4, 1/3. You got Bust, you got Bowens, Diamond Select. X-Men is that one thing where like if you an X-Men collector, damn, you got a lot of choices, man. Like you got a lot of good choices. Like for real, you got a lot of good
And they're gonna
choices.
keep making them too.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Casual? Like, do you feel like do you feel like you will ever get different scales of X-Men? Because even your Magneto is 1/4, but it's one of the bigger ones, you know?
Yeah, probably. I used to collect Bowens, so Bowens made some like awesome museum renditions, and I think those are probably like they I think they stand up the test of time. Like when you go back and look at them, they're pretty legit. But I got out of it because I'm trying to fund the quarter scale ones. But this looks cool, man. Like people who collect lines like this. I've seen this for like Wolverine, The Thing, and other ones like that. This is cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, man, most definitely, most definitely. Um, yeah, so this is just another that Nightwing. I think Payne is right, man. That Nightwing looks,
That's good.
No,
yeah,
they're all good
Oh yeah.
statues. Like this whole
Yeah.
line, they look amazing. It's just
Yep.
you either like it or you don't. Like you want it in your collection or you don't. It's one of those.
I think it's funny because I look at the Nightwing and I love my Naruto stuff more. That's why. I look at Nightwing, then I look at Naruto, look at Nightwing, look at Naruto. All right, that thing that's gonna go. That's how
yeah, and that goes
See,
back
it's
to more of a
crazy.
focus, you know.
I think for
So
me, like, I'd probably like if I ever got something that wasn't movie, I would easily go to something like this, like an interpretation, before I'd go like to comics.
so you do like the mythos then, just not the scale and the
Oh
edition
yeah,
size.
I'm fine with 1/5 is fine, man. A lot of older sideshow stuff was actually 1/5. Some of the new stuff is 1/5
Yeah,
as
comic
well,
hat.
but
Yep.
they had a lot back in the day that was 1/5. I have no issue with 1/5. It's the ES like you said. But yeah, if it's not like in film, rather than just like normal like straight up comic pieces, stuff like this, like
Hmm.
interpretations by a company,
Hmm.
it's a really cool idea.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
I'm not gonna do it though.
And what do you guys think about? Okay, so here's the reason why I showed this, right? So like, let's say you have some 1/3s, right? And I had asked this question, I believe it's either Chase or Joe. But if you have 1/3s up top, obviously X-Men will say Legendary Beast, Magneto, Cyclops. They plan on doing a Rogue, so we'll say that as well. If you have all those up top, will it look bad if you have 1/4s beneath it?
Was it for me? As long as it's a different IP, I don't think it's bad. But if you're trying to mix one X-Men that's 1/3 and with another X-Men that's 1/4, I don't like that look.
Okay.
I think
What do you think?
it still wouldn't look good just because it's a different
Yeah,
size per se.
I get you on
And
that
one
too.
third and 1/4 is like a huge difference. If
Yep.
it was one
Yeah.
fourth and 1/5, you can work with it. I mean, it's not it's big. Like I know a lot of people who are gonna get that Phoenix piece from Sideshow. That's 1/5,
Right.
and they're gonna probably piece it with their 1/4 X Men.
Okay, but even like Walton saying, I'll wait for Legendary Beast Storm, but it's like, do you really think Legendary Beast is about to do every single X Men? Well, not every X Men, but every main X Men?
That'd be
Yeah,
Do you really think
nice.
they're gonna do every
I
main X Men?
that's Legendary Beast's thing. They're 1/3, man. That was the whole concept
I
of that
think I
line.
think they're
They're
gonna
they're
finish
gonna
out the
knock out all the big
Avengers.
people.
Yeah, they're gonna finish out the
Yep.
Avengers before they finish out the X Men.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The
I
Avengers, you're
I
talking about
think
four
I
main
think
characters.
Legendary Beast is straight up going to be the Marvel version of Prime One DC. They're gonna get
Oh,
around to doing it most. Yeah, exactly.
that's bank thing. Yeah, they will do the Storm then. Yeah,
When you say most characters, do you mean Iceman? Iceman isn't a main character like when most people would think of X Men. They don't think
I
of
I
Iceman
would
first, you
say
know.
I would say B list tier and up to begin with.
So Colossus,
Yep, stuff like that. Yep,
Nightwing.
exactly.
Okay, okay, I
I
can see
really
But
do.
that. I
I
can
think
see
I
that.
think I think Legendary Beast is gonna be Marvel's version for Prime One DC.
I think they're gonna do. Actually, I think they're gonna do characters that will look good as a statue first and foremost. So I think like they already had the Cyclops, Wolverine, of course, is gonna come. They're
Hmm.
gonna have they already did Magneto. They're gonna have. I think if they do Iceman, it's gonna be hard But after seeing that
Man.
Magneto, I think they can do Iceman though.
Yeah, but Cash, the other thing too, specifically LBS versus this storm, the design language
Oh yeah.
just completely doesn't match. So even if you did the whole third on top, quarter at the bottom, you still have a design language problem because the approach, the way they sculpted the LBS ones, and the way these ones are being done, the aesthetic just doesn't, at least to me, it doesn't fit. And I'd be more worried about the design language than I would be about this, because normally I think the 1/3 on top, 1/3 quarter at the bottom would work if it's a different thing. But for the same type of character, like for X-Men as the characters, having two completely opposing design aesthetics, that might actually throw your eye off more.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what
You know
you're
what's
saying.
crazy? Now that you pulled this up, I just remember I pre-ordered this.
Wow.
I seriously have not been on Sideshow in so long. I forgot I pre-ordered this.
Oh damn.
The last I pre-ordered that's a lie. I pre-ordered the Darth Vader Mythos, but other than that, I haven't been on Sideshow. I just went and pre-ordered that and got off.
How do you feel about it now?
I still like it.
I
still like it. Yeah, I think I'm not excited for it as I was when it got announced. That excitement, that initial excitement is gone now.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, do I want a Storm.
Right.
Now it's like, now that other people are, starting to get rid of their XM Storms, it's like, okay, do I want to go try to get one of those, or do I want to just keep this one? So
yeah, I think you were just, well, I'm not gonna, I don't know how you felt, but the excitement of a Storm coming out made you like, oh wow, I got to get a Storm. Maybe we need a Storm.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah. And but yeah, I think they did it kind of wrong. I mean, look at the sculpt; it's not is there, the hairline. Is the costume mixed media or is it sculpted? Looks like it's mixed media. It's like just
mixed
media. It's mixed, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think they just kind of rushed that out just to get it out there, and they didn't put much thought into it.
Date.
That cape looked whack.
The cape looked whack. The costume looks like Silk Doll. It looks like an action figure to me, and that's the reason why I kind of backed off of that one, at least from Sideshow standpoint.
Yeah, and I remember saying in my old video about how the comparisons between her and the Magneto that they previously made, just as in pose wise.
Yeah.
And that was a turn off on me already. But now that I come back to the piece, that added on with stuff that I see now and stuff like that. Because this is the first time I've seen it in months actually.
Yeah, and that's just it. I mean, it's the hype for having a Storm. Yeah,
and that makes me think: am I going to feel the same way about their Nightcrawler as well?
Exactly.
Yeah, could be, man.
I had a quick question for you guys. Is the Legendary Beasts one selling well, or are they not selling well?
The Thor's not selling well.
Yeah.
That's the
See, Jerry, I like that. They're taking so long and does one piece per year. And the fact that they do that means I could pay off that one piece and just wait for the next one. So I'm actually okay with stuff like that.
Yep. They'll get around to all the big characters, man. They'll get around to it.
Ain't nobody trying to have 80 pre-orders and just you take, like, every time you get paid is like, all right, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Big brother right there.
He was.
Anybody want to buy my Scarlet Witch?
Oh, man, here you go.
Oh, cash.
So, okay, so this goes back to it as well, because I was basically thinking, like, okay, you could have Apocalypse, you could have Cable, Storm, all on that bottom shelf. And I don't know if it would still look right, but I'm just trying to figure all this out,
Wait, this with a 1/3 on top?
Yeah.
No, that won't look right.
I mean, this goes back to when we started off with the 1/3 stuff. I don't know if it was Aiden or if it was Walton or somebody said it. Don't put a 1/3 next to a quarter; it'll have you rethinking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that in the chat?
That cable is really. I regret selling that cable. That cable is really good. Like, but if you put a 1/3 on top of that,
There was a picture I did see where a guy had that. He had a 1/3 and he had some quarter scales underneath it.
Yo, Jerry, what do you mean 1 or 2 years from now, New Blood won't have Magneto or Cyclops? What do you mean by that, Jerry? Um, I don't know, man. I think the pictures look really cool. They do the character justice. I think the problem is like when you don't actually have your focus, because like any other scale, I know exactly my focus. But when it comes to X-Men, for some reason, I just cannot sit and be like, damn, this is what I want for X-Men. Any other Batman, whoever else, I know 1/3 or 1/4 or whatever, and I'm cool. But with X-Men, it's like, freak, y'all got so many options, man.
I got the Apocalypse coming in, so I'm excited about that. But I didn't know he was that much taller than Cable.
I'd say 1/4 or 1/3.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. And it's crazy with like just other people's pictures. Like this picture, amazing. This picture, darker. So you don't really know. You know what I mean?
One picture's good, one picture's not.
Yeah, no doubt. Got you, Jerry. Appreciate that. New collectors, you need to be able to satisfy new collectors coming in. You're right.
That's
man.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, Aiden. Yep. Appreciate that, Aiden. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, my brother. We'll make it happen.
But then I gotta ask Jerry, how do you feel about that though? Because then are the companies focusing on new collectors? Like,
only thing is with
more-
Legendary Beasts, how can you focus on new collectors when they're just starting to pump out that scale? So anybody new or old to it would be new to their product, right? For 1/3.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about like XM. Like if XM pumping out, or let's say Sideshow for instance, you know how Sideshow comes out with the same characters every quarter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Are they doing that for the new collectors? And if they are, how does people who've been collecting for a while, like Matt, how do you feel about that?
Fine. I mean, you got to keep the ball rolling. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. You know, that's like the same thing with music, man. You know, there's new music out here. I still listen to my old music, and some new music I like too. But you know, it's everybody's got their thing. So it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, bottom line is it's a business, and they want to keep the ball rolling. So
man, does this Ultron interest you, casual? Especially because you got that Iron Man.
Yeah, he's really cool, man. I've had a couple people hit me up for him, but his price is up there. It's up like 1,800, sometimes 2,200. Yeah, that's a core scale piece too, man. But
have you tried Anton?
Anton Wu?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Go hit up Anton. You don't need to pay that price for that piece.
I'm about to say, that's high that I've seen from her.
Yeah.
People are like, yeah.
Yeah, no. Go hit up Anton. He can find you one out of Jakarta.
Only thing with Jakarta is they're going to be the shipping though with there, because that's not.
There you get back up to the same price.
It's not that bad. Jakarta and coming out of Singapore versus coming out of Jakarta, it's a little bit more, but it's not that bad. I've paid it. That's why I'm saying it's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh, you have the statue?
No, not. I'm saying I've paid shipping
coming from there.
Out of Jakarta and out of Singapore. And yes, Jakarta is a little bit more, but it's really not that bad.
Gotcha. Okay, cool, man. Cool, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Is this the best Loki fan art out there?
Yes.
I'm be honest, I haven't seen that many Loki fan arts. Woo.
Hey, real quick, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little special when Anton called me best bro until you realize he says that to everybody. So shout out Anton Wu, everybody your best bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't call everybody bro. So if I call you bro or yes sir or whatever, that means we cool. That means you my friend, you my boy. But damn it, I mean, whatever, man. I don't want to rant, man. What you think about this piece, Matt?
I like it. The only thing I don't like is the snake. I like to see it have a little bit more gem quality to it. That looks a little bit like a gummy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd have to see it, but just looking at that right there, it's just you know.
Yeah, what about you, Casual?
Oh, I love this one, man. The base has all the Marvel like visions right there. Thor's holding up the whole chair. There's Hulk in the back. This one's awesome.
I
As far as
love
the
this
best
one.
one, they keep redoing Loki, man, on Throne. So for right now, I think this one holds the title as the best one. But they
But
just,
y'all,
yeah.
but y'all know who got that best one coming, though, right? Y'all know who got that best one coming, right? I mean, I'm not trying to say who has the best one coming, but y'all know who has that best one coming, right? All right. I'm just saying. What you think on this, Chase? You like this one?
Yeah, man. Like if I was a comic collector, out of every Loki I've seen, licensed or unlicensed, this would be top of my Loki list.
Okay.
Yeah, the pose is awesome. I do like the pose.
Yeah.
No, I want a
like
Tom
the pose.
Hiddleston one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, me too. That's what I'm getting. Queen has that one forthcoming.
Yeah,
Might
Queen.
have to
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. That
take a
would be
look.
my Loki.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I just want to put this one up here, real quick, to just say, like, look at the size difference when it comes to Thanos on Throne versus Doom, because I think Doom has always been considered, like a Grell, but like look at the difference, and I've always felt like Doom was like really little, but Magneto is slightly bigger, and look at Thanos, it's like towers them. That's crazy, right?
Can I ask a question to everybody in the chat and on here?
Yeah.
Why is that Doom considered a Grail?
It's OG.
It's,
A
it's
lot of
like, yeah,
people,
man.
I think,
And he's
yeah,
on Throne.
it's. I don't know what the edition size was.
Here we
but
go
I
again,
love-
Matt.
I gotta take a drink. Oh Lord. Somebody said the word grail.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to figure out why people like this so much. That's all. I'm trying to figure out the hype behind it.
I don't like any of these, but I just
Hey, because it's reached the status in the community that's the top piece.
Exactly.
I-
Yeah, now you're getting it.
I don't like the Doom, and Doctor Doom is
Oh
my
my
show's logo. I do not like the Doom personally. I like the Magneto, and the Thanos. I'm telling myself I don't like it because I don't ever want to pay for it. But the Magneto I do like. The Thanos is honestly cool though.
Yeah, Thanos. I love that Thanos piece.
Cash, you just said everything that I said. I mean, you said exactly what I was about to say too. It's like
Yeah.
I like the Doom because it's a classic Doom pose. It really is, and it was the first one. It's an OG, so that makes it what it is. I just wish his chair was a little bit bigger. His throne was a little bit bigger, so you see some of it. I love the Magneto. I think that's the best Magneto that's out there, to be honest with you. And I'm with you on the Thanos. I somehow the Thanos, I want that Thanos, but I'm not dying to have it. But the more and more I see it, the more and more I like it. But I definitely like the EX version. I like the grin. So if I were to get that piece, I'd have to have the grin. And I don't know, Steve. I'm gonna have to come over and check yours out, man.
I just think that Doom is just lackluster in a lot of ways. The Magneto, I get why people like it. It's not a bad statue, but it's okay to me.
Yeah.
you guys need to get the Doom on the
That's
bear. Doom on bear.
No,
That's what you need to get.
Why? I mean, I don't need that.
Because he's riding a bear.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting that, man. That's
There's some dudes trying to do some stuff
Yeah,
just to
Oh,
be
man,
just to
okay,
be
guys.
different. No, but see, that's a cool setup right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool.
It's tight,
Yeah.
and that's exactly how I would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, this is really cool, man. This is I really like this. I like the other Loki better than this Loki. But that Magneto and that Thanos are spot on. I love the setup. I love the backdrop. This kind of reminds me of Aiden or Warren, but their setups. Something
yeah, I like
they
this
would do
setup a
anyway.
lot.
Is
Yeah.
that the right head for the Thanos though? Why does it looks kind of
That's a custom. It's a custom.
Oh, so I was about to say, wait a second, man. It looks like
Oh man, that's crazy. just look at the details on this, like far as the with his right hand clutching that. Just the details on that alone is just is
Yeah.
impressive. Is crazy, man. Like I was just going through some of these pictures, and I'm just like, man, for those of you guys out there who have this, I think this is one of those older ones. Obviously, it's was it coming up on like 4 years, 4 or 5 years now? Like it still holds up to what new stuff they're doing now. I mean, look at the back probably never gets displayed because people probably have it pushed against the wall. But look at the details they took the time to do right there. It's even that's amazing, you know.
Y'all
Casual,
still
since you
think this
actually
one's better than XM's?
Yeah, so
XM standing.
yeah, so like, y- so if you say the XM one, like the Thanos one, do you also include Lady Death with that?
Yeah.
You have to, right? Or
Have to. Oh yeah, because the way his pose is, yeah, I would say you would have to. I would say it completes it. Yeah.
how about Yukisa's?
Me personally, no, because I'll just play the Thanos. I was about to buy that XM Thanos without Lady Death, so
Yeah.
But they didn't do it on a throne, right? They just did him
standing up.
standing.
Yeah.
Standing, yeah.
no throne.
Yeah, I would have to have. I agree with Casual and Cash. I mean, if I did that XM Thanos, I'd want the Thanos, the Lady Death, and the Monkey Blade, and the blade. Right? Was it Monkey? Who made the blade?
Yeah, Monkey. Yep. That's a bad. I can't find that one.
I mean,
But
me personally, I'd rather have this one.
Cash
but
should have talked to me about it a couple months ago. Local guy had it.
Oh,
are
that's
you
all
serious?
good, man.
But
It's
like,
all good.
this is like one of the characters also that like, I would only accept on the throne. There's like a lot of other throne pieces that they put Batman on throne. They put like some other characters on throne. It's just way too much. This is like the only one I feel like deserves a throne. I think.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No
I
doubt.
agree with that.
No doubt. I thought this was another cool Marvel setup. Shout out Power Man, and Electro. Look at that old school Falcon too. That's really nice too.
Look at that Luke Cage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got
Yeah, Power Man.
Blade.
Jesus.
Tone down a little bit, Keith. You got a little excited on that one, bro.
My fault. Yeah.
Nah, this one is really, really cool, man. I want some company to do a Luke Cage. It's
I do
like
too.
I really want a Luke Cage, man, but I just I don't see it happening
Not the
anytime
actor,
soon.
and not the actor.
Yeah, not
Cage.
the actor, not the actor.
No, not the actor. No.
And they could have made the fire hydrant a different color too, man. I never seen it. Hershey's
Hey.
Kiss fire hydrant.
Hey Jerry, if you see one in the future, man, most definitely let me know, man, because I will definitely get it. Just to keep kind of keep the show going on. Is anyone a fan of this statue of this line? Does anybody want to, you know, fucking Chris Pratt's character, Star Lord?
But that's comic right there, man.
Yeah, comic. Yeah, Groot and Rocket. I mean, is anybody fans of this Guardians of the Galaxy at all?
No.
I saw somebody
yeah,
selling this for very cheap, and they still couldn't sell it.
Damn.
It's one of those pieces. This is on Cosmic. What's it? Cosmic Chase, something like
Chase, Cosmic Chase.
Only
Yeah,
Groot I
and
know I like.
that. It's
It's
still
not this
on.
one.
Or is it the other one? It's one of them, and it's still on there.
I like the Bow and Bust group. That's about it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. This one definitely is already secured. There's only 2 statues that when they first got released, I was like, oh hell yeah, and that was Scarlet Witch from Sideshow, like following it to the very beginning. Scarlet Witch from Sideshow, and then this from Iron Kite Studios. Those were the 2 where I was like, that is definitively a hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get those 2.
Why is
Obviously, the
this
Scarlet Witch
wide?
people's teeth is talking about it, but this one for sure. What's up, man?
I said, why is the base so high? on like they didn't want to do more of his chest or
I don't know. There's some stuff in the base. If you look at the base,
Yeah.
um,
oh I see like his hand is like another Wolverine or something too.
yeah,
Yeah, another Wolverine, different character stuff. All
It's
the
like different
Wolverines throughout the
renditions of
years.
Logan and
yeah,
Yeah.
throughout the
Mhm.
years, you see the
Okay.
X right there in the X-Men.
Yeah. If anybody wants a more detailed look at it, I believe George from MCE did a prototype review on it, so you guys can go to his channel and check it out. Looks very good in my opinion.
Iron Kite, man. I love their quality. Love Iron Kite quality.
Man, Cat, you need to get some prototypes so I can review so you can review them.
Hey man, if you go on YouTube and you act like you love everything, you'll get prototypes. If you be real, then well, you're just gonna keep waiting. They act like because you have 450 subs versus 80,000 that you don't have people listening to what you have to say and giving your true opinions. I'll go on a quick rant right now. Hey, Sideshow, XM, Prime One, Queen Studios. Holla at your boy, man. We give good topics and good thoughts as well. Just because I don't have, 50K, 100K, 150K, whatever, don't mean people ain't gonna listen. Don't mean people don't want to hear what your boy gotta say. But I'm done ranting because it's all good and that's all for another day, man. Yeah. That's all. That's all. Moving along. No, moving along though, man. This is a Moon Knight fan art. I think this is really cool here. And hold on real quick. Walton, there is never any shade towards any other channel. I'm just simply saying that smaller channels don't get love because we don't have the masses. That's all I'm saying. There's never any shade. Especially shout out Jim Mint, shout out BSC. Those were some of the first channels I started watching, man. So there's never any shade in the community. I love those channels, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they've come by a couple times too. So
Yeah, to support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know what's
Yeah,
up.
Which
most
is why I
definitely.
made which is why I made that last video to highlight people who don't have a lot of those, who make good content but don't have that look,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
who don't
I
have
saw that one
150
pieces.
subscribers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
I mean, it would have been cool if my name would have got mentioned.
Man, they got the link. You were the first one.
Oh, what? Those. I'm just playing.
Rankings matter. Man.
Hey, he watched that video the same way he watched all the Star Wars videos. He just doesn't.
Oh damn! Oh burn!
It's all good, man.
Holy shit.
Nah, Walton, I'm just talking my talk, man. You know it's all love, brother. You know it's all love. I appreciate Walton too, man. Walton is like Edwin, man. One of the first people to be on the channel,
Yep.
man. So I definitely
You can
appreciate
always rely
Walton,
on
man.
Walton.
Yeah. Shout out Walton and Luke, man. Some of y'all have been here since the beginning, so I appreciate y'all, man. But no, man. Does anybody getting this Moon Knight? Does anybody have a definitive Moon Knight they want, or is this just the hype with the new TV show coming out?
What is Moon Knight about? Like, what is his powers like?
He's a Marvel Batman, bro. That's all you need to
Yep.
know. Literally, he's Batman.
But does he have like powers?
I just know he's rich. I don't really know much about him except for he's legitimately like. Didn't he die or something like that? Hey Jerry, can you give me some insight?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Died, resurrected, some kind of Egyptian god, blah blah. Basically, make it different enough from Bruce Wayne to make it stick.
Yeah. It
The
looks
only
too.
way you'd want this Moon Knight is if you didn't want to spend how much the XM1 goes for now.
I think the XM1 looks better than this, honestly.
It's like a futuristic Taskmaster type Moon Knight mix, like with a mask.
Oh.
Sorry, that was me, Cash.
You know what's funny is that the XM Moon Knight was still at retail like 6 months ago, and then
How much is it going for now? Do you guys know?
Jesus, man.
I
Shit,
have not
I have
looked-
one at my
That's a heavy
local
hit.
store.
That's a
I
heavy
got one at my
hitter now,
local
man.
store right now.
How much?
It's 15.
Dang.
ouch, yeah.
At my local store, yeah, he's 15 right now. But it's kind of
That's
weird
not
because
that bad.
he had the Thanos in there for 21. The Thanos on Throne. So yeah,
That's a store.
Ouch.
yeah, it was a store
He's
out
selling
here.
for. He's pushing for aftermarket stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
Hey
local store.
man,
He only sells stuff for retail.
there's no need to pick up aftermarket stuff when you could pick up a Super Scroll by XM Studios. Anybody picking this bad boy up for if I'm not mistaken, 1100?
Yeah, 1100.
I was thinking about it, but then I'm also like, I don't have the Fantastic Four in my collection.
Oh, but what if I told you it was coming, Keesus? What if I
Oh yeah,
told you
they're
it was
supposed to make a
coming?
thing and stuff like that, but no, I think I'm gonna pass on this one.
Hey, it's better to be early to the party than late.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
I don't think
interest
I'll
you
regret
in a
it.
Super Scroll?
Don't think I'll regret it at all.
Hey, you can't. Hey, you can't sell people hope, man. But I can try to sell you a futuristic statue. I was just saying.
That's
Come on,
crazy.
casual. You picking this up?
Not for me, man. Like I love the Fantastic Four, but I'm not too familiar with this character.
Yeah, Jerry makes a good point, not in the red costume, but supposedly it was done like that because of licensing, is what Aang was saying, and I get you on that, Jerry, because it should have been what is it, like a lighter purple is what it should have been if I'm
Yeah,
not
purple.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
Wasn't there
understand
actually
like the
someone he was
licensing
in
thing.
that
I really
though?
don't understand it. Because it's like why does that matter so damn much, dude? Like we're like the customers are actually paying you guys, so like just give some of that money to them to make it right. But
It's
it's
just
already
like
like a
they
higher price statue.
They say you
it,
can't smile in some pictures or some statues. You need a license for that. It's just
it's a
crazy.
higher
Because
percentage for the
they're
company.
probably going to do their version of it, and when they come out with theirs, they don't want it to be exactly the same as yours.
Or yeah.
So when they come out, they want to have true to what it is, and that's how they get an angle on the competition.
That's crazy, man. I really like it. It's one that I do plan on getting. However, I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. It's gonna be one of those ones I'll just wait till it comes out, and once I can like actually like buy it and get it like the next week or whatever, that's what I'll do. I don't feel any rush to actually go out and get it like it's gonna sell out. It's not like I said before, people didn't even know this character was in the MCU. It's like, yeah, if you watch Captain Marvel, he was helping them and Nick Fury's character, Samuel L. Jackson's character. Like people, I don't feel like people just don't know enough about the scrolls to like for this to sell out. I just don't. And then people are saying what you guys are saying. Is there a Fantastic Four coming? Some people know that they are coming. Other people don't know that they're coming. Other people don't follow the groups closely enough to know those like certain details. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but face sculpt looks good. Saliva inside the mouth looks translucent enough. Looks good. I think it's very cool. It's something like I said. I'll definitely pick up when the time is right, man. But to run through these real quickly, I know our guy Eddie Money Mendez. He picked this bad boy up. I think this looks phenomenal, and I do love the fact that you have all the different positionings of the gun. Chase, are you still blown away by this one, or is it, you know?
Yeah, man, they did. NYC did really good on this one. Like I said, it was one I had on PO myself, but I sold it because I got out of the 1/4. So I was happy to see it for Eddie because like it didn't disappoint from when NYC was showing it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like this pose right here where he's like pointing the fingers and just the gun is kind of like on the hip a little bit. I really, really like that.
And it's a statue too with switch outs, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool but you can make the pose of the statue different.
And the layout feature on that statue.
You know what I
is
mean?
very nice.
And a lot of times with statues, you can change a couple accessories, but the pose is generally the same. But with this one, you have a lot to play with. It's like they took a hot toy and made a statue.
Hey, Jerry, when you finally know something about Fantastic Four, you got to call it out, man. That's all I'm saying. You got to call it out, man. But yeah, shout out to Jerry. Definitely wasn't the super scrolls in the movie. It was the scroll race. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, man, you got to call them things out when you know, man. My cat is over here going crazy. But yeah, man, I want to pull this up because I'm a huge wrestling fan. Shout out to Undertaker and what PCS is doing over there. Man, it's amazing, and it's like if there's any one character that I would want them to do, well, I'll say two. You gotta have a Hitman Hart in there, and you gotta have a 5-time Booker T, man. What about you, Matt? Any wrestlers you would want to see get made?
My boy Batista. That's about it.
Batista, okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Casual?
Oh man, you already said it. Bret Hart. Bret Hart.
Bret
All
Hart.
day, man. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Chase?
What, for wrestling?
Yeah.
Man, I never got into wrestling.
Vince McMahon, shall I say? Vince
Yeah, sure. Bring him on. I know who that is.
McMahon. All right. What about you, Keesus?
Probably Bobby Lashley, Randy, and I want to say Batista too. Yeah, those three.
Okay. Sorry, Chase. Had you thought of one?
Yeah, man. Give me Ronda Rousey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give me Rowdy.
They did her
Well,
She-Hulk fan art.
Give him Brock Lesnar too.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, or Brock Lesnar. Exactly.
Sting
Give
would
me
be
one of them
cool.
two.
What about you, Payne?
yeah,
Any
Sting.
wrestlers?
I only know the Ultimate Warrior guy and the Bret Hart guy.
They do
I
have
watched when I
Ultimate
was-
Warrior.
I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I agree with Chaz and Ronda Rousey. I'm down with that.
Yeah, but that's MMA. That doesn't count.
Doesn't matter. Ronda Rousey. I'm down with that.
What do you mean? Why doesn't it count?
He
She
said
went to
wrestlers.
wrestling.
They were MMA. Well, she made an appearance
but
in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Making an appearance
She-
isn't.
She had a little
Donald
run.
Trump went into wrestling, so he made an appearance in wrestling. That doesn't count.
A casual. You know what I'm thinking with the belt. You know what I'm thinking with the belt. Look at that bad boy.
Triple H.
That's nice, man. I can't wait to get a belt, man. Hey, shout out my guy Made in Mike's World in the building, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my belt, man. I'm gonna walk around that thing, smack it, you know what I'm saying, and just the champ is here. Don't clip that, nobody. Hey, if you're gonna clip that, make sure you actually clip the whole thing I said.
Nah, man. Nah. Don't worry, it'll be on your Facebook page right after this.
Hey, you guys remember going to the store, kids under 12 eat free, and your mom or dad turn around? They be like, yo, Matt is actually 10. You guys remember that?
I did this until I was about 16 years old.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh, man.
I looked about 25 and I was still saying I was 10.
I'm the parent that does it now.
You're 4, you're 6, and you're 5.
Yeah.
It's like everybody knew that before you walked into the restaurant, how old you quote unquote were. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Man, that's crazy, dude.
And the people who worked there knew how old I was too, but I still lied.
That's crazy.
Yep.
My girl is asleep at 9 p.m. because she's got to work at 11 the next day. Me at midnight, knowing I got to get up at 5 a.m. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's funny, dude. Yeah. Is anybody into ancient Egypt statues or any type of hieroglyphics or not even statues, just the culture or whatever, I guess?
So I don't know about the statues. I haven't seen them, but I'm into like the Egyptian, the lore, the mythology that goes with them. I'm really big in mythology just in general across different cultures, but ancient Egypt is like my favorite. So looking at this, I'm actually excited. I don't know what it is, but this actually makes me excited.
Yeah, just a new company just doing some amazing stuff for people who are into that type of thing, man. So that's pretty cool. Bastards
Love
at
a fallen
GameStop
pyramid.
carded me at 22 for 15 over DVD. Damn. Damn. Anybody else into the Egyptian stuff on the panel?
I can't say I'm excited.
Oh, damn.
Like, it's cool art, but like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm
I
not
think if they
buying
made
it.
a, I think if they made like a real good Anubis or like a probably
Yeah,
Anubis only, I'll buy that for sure.
I could see people
yeah, for
buying
sure.
like the mummy statues.
Hmm.
Like from the movie,
Yeah,
yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Not the
No,
Jet Li mummy movie, but the other ones. But,
yeah, no doubt, man. I see people do this a lot of times where they like take like a picture collage of all their like statues, either statues that they currently have or POs and stuff like this. And I thought this was very interesting. And all of these have a lot of big presence to it. So I do feel what Aiden and Warren was saying earlier. Like once you do get to that certain specific size, like it is going to be very hard to turn back because the presence alone in all of these pieces, whether it's a lot of them or a few of them, it's so amazing. It's just it probably will be very hard to turn back.
I mean, these pictures just look amazing. I'll point that out there right now. I always love when
Yeah,
he posts pictures, honestly, of his collection. It's neat. I think with 1/3 though, it's like what he does, I would have to do that, which is just is a space saver per se.
yeah, no doubt, man. Is there any statue on this list that anybody wants to pick up?
yeah. There's someone
Superman,
locally
Hawkeye,
selling that
Hawkman.
Doomsday. I'll pick up for you.
Okay.
How much?
I think he's asking like 5.
Oh, he can keep it.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah,
Which is
no
weird because I
doubt,
never see
man.
anyone in Vegas selling anything. So I was like, what? Someone's out here?
Damn, that's funny. All right, guys. And
Hawkman is awesome.
yeah, Hawkman
Yeah.
is
You'd be
definitely
lucky if it
awesome.
comes
That
to
has
you in one
eluded
piece.
that has eluded me, but I moved on, so it's all good. I thought some of these busts is very cool. Recently got rid of this Jeepers Creepers bust. Have a little tracking issue going on right now, trying to get it to the seller or to the buyer. So hopefully I'll be able to get that taken care of, but we'll see. Um, there's a Hellboy, nice Hellboy right there. I like that. I think that's the sideshow. The sideshow Iron Man looks really good, but I'm actually glad I didn't pick it up when I had it waitlisted. It actually converted. I'm glad I actually missed out on it. But looking back on it now, but some of these cases are like really cool, and I know that you have like a top tier, middle, and bottom. And that's all I was saying. Like the way I'm displaying my stuff, like I have to have stuff on bottom, so it's like there may be smaller scale stuff on bottom, you know?
Now I can see
Yep.
like what you were saying with the 1/3 going with like the 1/4. It's good. I can see like how like Arch has his bust
Yeah,
surrounded by his 1/4 scale. Like
I
yeah.
like that
I
look.
could, yeah, I could see that, and that I could deal with that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll see. Anybody picking this up?
What is that?
It
Who
is
is
a
that?
bust.
Of who
That's
is it supposed to be?
I know that's
Yeah,
not
I don't.
Daenerys or
that's not Daenerys.
Yeah,
That does not look like Daenerys at all.
Is this
yeah.
a custom?
I don't know whose it is. I just
it,
seen it and I was
There's,
just
there's
like,
no
it
way that's
doesn't look as
Infinity's.
quality.
and
There's
that's
no
not
way that's Infinity.
Cersei.
Oh, that looks like a random girl.
Yeah, man. Cash, what you showing us?
Just a picture. Nah, but here's some Daredevil setups that's a couple people
Man,
have.
that Iron
Um,
Steel Daredevil's still the best one in my opinion.
I know that. I'm so mad
Yeah,
I didn't pick that up. I'm so
me
mad.
too. I did not. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
That stained glass on the backdrop is just another level.
Hey, Cash, what's that
Cash, you
behind
have
you?
that. Cash, you have it.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody got a price.
Nah, don't let that Cash. Don't let that one go, man.
Yeah, I don't have a price until they make a better one. Once they make a better one, I got a price at that point. But until then, nah, I'm good, man. I just think this whole setup is like really cool. All the detail in it. I love this Daredevil bust behind it. That's cool. That's
Mhm.
amazing. Even moving on to the next pick is like, I mean, it's so much stuff that they have going on the walls and everything. And like, I really do love this collection. Could any of you guys see yourself only collecting one specific thing ever?
Yeah.
No,
Oh wait, are you talking about just like scale wise or
one,
like?
not one character, my dude.
Oh no,
Yeah, just
no,
one character, any scale.
nah, nah. That's a pass for me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think we all have the problem of having too many interests. So
Yeah, that's my problem. Too many
Yeah,
interests.
there you go,
I've
Kisses.
I've seen it.
Jerry
I've
said
seen a
double
guy.
Ks.
I've seen a guy. He only collects one character. Well, he's got a
I've seen
couple
it
other
too.
off characters, but you know,
I've seen Hawk only, but and he has Wolverine in there, but that's because Hawk fights Wolverine. I've seen Superman only. Obviously, Batman only is
Magneto.
there. Magneto, yeah,
Yeah, I saw that
Magneto was
Magneto collection.
the Thing. Remember the Thing we saw? That one was just like,
Yeah.
damn, the Thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Shit.
Who even knew there was that many thing pieces out there
Yeah.
to collect?
Yeah, most definitely, dude. Yeah, man. Just moving along though. Just speed this up. This Wolverine right here is really, really good. I look at the blades on this Wolverine, man.
I saw him in person. He is overscaled though.
Mm.
Most people would actually be okay with that with a Wolverine since they think he's so small, even though he's supposed to be small. So yeah, this is cool too, man. This is one I'm actually like looking for in the aftermarket. I'm gonna pick up whenever I can.
wait, this
Really like
one,
this one.
this one, I can get it for you new. My friend at Comic Concepts has it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked last week. He still has it. It's new. Because I don't remember if it was you or somebody asked me about this. But yeah, I'll send you the link.
Okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
I'll
and
check it out.
I think it's retail. I don't think it's. I don't think it's. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
stuff is
know.
Usually retail, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I did check for you. It's still available, brand new. Here, let me get you the link.
Yeah, you all good, man. I just wanted to put this in here because like I still just like the full look. And in my smaller room, I think I'm actually gonna do the omnibus, man. I think I'm gonna do some books in there. Over time, I do want to do that. Hey, Jerry, Aiden, for sure, definitely EX, man, definitely EX. Does any of you guys ever plan on picking up omnibus comics moving forward? Anything like that at all?
Maybe omnibus, but no, man. I don't want anything with my statues displayed or, on the wall behind it, or just
Yeah.
cluttered like in this picture. I no offense. I mean, if that's what you like, that's cool. But for me, I don't like the clutter. But to
Yeah,
have like
same.
omnibuses just off to the side, yeah, I could easily see that.
So I got omnibuses already. Not a lot, but I got like four. And then
Yeah.
I got two CGCs that I put with my statues. But when I move into my new place, that's all getting changed and moved around. So
Comics, what are those? That's funny.
mm.
That is funny. I love this display. I think this whole display is top tier. And see, that's what I meant. You got bigger scale, then you got smaller scale. And obviously, when you're looking at them, you're going to see the difference. But I do feel like, I don't know. Like, it's tough. It's one of those things you'll just have to play around with and see when that time comes,
is that Superman on the bottom? Is that a custom head?
Superman on bottom, yeah. I don't know if it's custom head, but
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Well,
The way it looked, the lighting had it made it look like it was a different angle.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, see that looks pretty cool. You can get away with that. That looks good.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
I like how they did this.
Yeah, this is a really cool setup right here.
So
Crazy.
Chasen, you wouldn't do nothing like this right here.
Well, these comics, they're off. They're not part of the statue in my mind, so I don't think it looks bad. But I don't like it when they have comics cluttered, right next to the statue or hanging behind the statue. That I don't. But this is fine. This looks nice.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you wouldn't mind if they were just like separate on their own somewhere else.
Yeah, like this. He has
Okay,
a
yeah.
a design cubicle for every comic that looks pretty nice and organized. Like he's not just
A
throwing
design
a
cubicle.
comic behind. Yeah, man. Like he's not just throwing a comic behind the statue on the wall or propping it up on a stand
Yeah.
next to it.
Yeah, but he does
Yeah,
up top. The top piece he does. And
No, I'm talking about strictly the piece that right in the middle, designed for the comics. That looks nice to me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's most definitely cool, man. Just gonna kind of speed through these last ones to try to get this ended, guys. This said casual all to me when I saw this picture here. I said, damn, this is casual right here, man. The wall
Yeah.
stuff. It looks amazing too. It looks
That
really good.
that shelf is holding on to life right now. I love
Hey.
this collection though. It's really cool.
Yeah, dude, a little bit of. Yo, there's Joe
Does he have it
Swamp Thing.
reinforced? Does he have it reinforced or something?
He probably has it on the studs, to
those,
be honest.
Those type of shells with those metal L brackets hold quite a bit of weight, man.
Man, would you trust it though?
That's what it's designed for, man.
So casual. You can't tell me when you first put yours on there, you wasn't like,
I was, man. I was thinking of waking up to like, and, I was like, I walked on these guys, like me personally. I walked on them. I was like, it's a lot of money going up there, So I was like, I want to test this out, test it out. It held me up. Still holding up, still. But
damn.
I know
need
every time
I need
everyone
the
asks
Aquaman.
me, they get scared of it. So the Aquaman's awesome. I like
Yeah,
it.
I need to get that.
I'll keep an eye out for you. It's a good piece.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Yeah, this is the same thing, just the ladies of DC, basically, man. Pretty cool. Really like that Starfire, and that Hawk Girl. Those are very, very good, man.
That Wonder Woman is still on their page right now.
Yeah, that one's been there for a while. Dude, so this one here, right? I really like the Black Widow, right? I really like the
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Widow. However, that new one looks amazing, and I think the new Captain America looks better than the old Captain America. I know it's all preference, but I'm
you're
glad I
correct.
waited. I'm glad I waited. Like, is anybody getting these old ones, or you guys gonna wait for the new ones?
I'm getting the new Cap along with the new Thor, and I think those
Okay.
will pair great. The more older costume for both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. What about you, Casual? Are you gonna upgrade? Because I know you have this cap.
I love the Cap, man. The Cap, like, he looks great for me. I'm looking for that Black Widow, but people are that that one spiked up too. People want like 1,000, 1,200 for that one, so you gotta be patient for that one.
Dang.
Yeah.
So Jerry says OG Black Widow is better, but the new cap is better. That's crazy.
Well, I think the new Black Widow's face sculpt is better than the old one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, and this is just some PC collectible stuff right here. I do like the Venom. However, I'm not a fan of the Venomized Deadpool at all.
I saw that one in person. That one's huge. The Venomized
Yeah.
Deadpool. It's huge.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
And
And
Jim was giving me a good price for that one too, and I was like,
All right, all right, Jerry, you made me laugh on that one. Yeah, man. So just to close it out, man. Just some quick pictures. This one here is just Bruce Lee. Like I was like really like when I was putting these pictures together, right? I was really into like a Bruce Lee move. I don't know why. It was probably because I was looking at the statue and some movies and stuff. But I was just like, yo, man, that's pretty cool. Like, who would ever thought like it'll be a day where like you look back in history and like, damn, dude, like people like some of these photos are just gonna be iconic because it's like just like memories that were captivated. Like it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Like some of that stuff is crazy. And then you got people like this who have like a whole like I guess you could say montage of a character. That's just crazy, man. Crazy. Any Bruce Lee fans here?
Does anyone have that Blitzway statue?
I love
The
Bruce.
one that H
H-stats, yep.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know how it was in person.
Yeah, they
There's
did,
a
like,
bad.
what, they did like 2 1/3 and 2 1/4, right?
Yeah, he got the 1/4.
Yeah.
But I was watching his review, right, and that head. There's a bad seam, but they use the tank top to cover up the seam. But other than that, the statue looked like pretty good.
Yeah, most definitely. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Hey, so I just put these on here because I wanted to ask you everybody quickly. What do you guys think about backdrops? Because I know like I know Sick did that to his recent setup, but do you guys like the backdrop brick look, or does it depend on what you're actually displaying in there?
I don't like the brick look, but like a clean like white or black.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know
I
with
like white.
anime pieces, you can get away with having like I've seen where like the manga covers or strips or the seams are behind there, but I just like a plain black and white, black or white.
I think it would depend on the character. I could definitely see a predator, with some foliage or something in the background or something like that, to help bring a 3D effect, better 3D effect to the character. And it'd have to be a lighting too, obviously. But
Yeah, you can use this backdrop with multiple characters. It's way too hard. Like if you have Hulk on one side and you have Superman on the other side, you can't use it.
It's one of those things where that's a busy backdrop, so it's taken away from some of the lines and the features of the statue itself.
I feel like it'll take away the color too.
Yeah, the color. I mean, I think that's a little busy. But depending on the character, you can get away with a backdrop, but it takes a little time to get it right.
I think you're on mute, Cash.
Yeah, I said no doubt. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but would you even feel safe doing this with your switch outs? Like,
Where's that at?
Oh, the magnet.
magnetized.
On his I-beam. He's got it on the I-beam in the bottom of his
Oh,
basement.
wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty clever.
Might as well
Hell
put it on your
no.
fridge.
Yeah.
I know,
I
right?
don't know, man.
That's pretty wild.
Put it on your fridge.
I was talking about this photo in our switch out episode, Casual. Yeah, like, what you think, Casual? Could you do this, man?
No, absolutely not. It's like
Too much, man.
yeah, man, it's like a beam in like their basement, I guess, and it just
Yeah, but look at the metal that's sitting on top of the wood. That's the part that I'm worried about.
that too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is, man. Yeah, I'm not cool. I
All
couldn't
those
do that.
Gundams are gonna go.
Jesus.
Hell no. Yeah, I couldn't do that, man. Yeah, man. And yeah, so that's the last of the pictures, and just to close it out with some funny memes, real quick. This one here, I just wanted to say shout out to Harriet Tubman, man. It's Black History Month, so just threw this in here. I don't know if you guys ever seen, but like around different towns and stuff like that, you'll see statues, whether it's statues of animals like bulls and farmers. Like here we have like a couple like Oregon Trail stuff like Lewis and Clark as they came through here. But I thought this one was like really cool, and I know obviously this is like life size, but it's just I find it very creative of what people are able to do, especially with these life size ones that are actually out there. So I just wanted to say, man, shout out to Harriet Tubman. Thought that was like really really cool, man. And just an interesting fact that I actually did not know. But it says, this is Black history. Escaping slaves used to throw balls of fried cornmeal out to distract the hounds from tracking them. The hounds stopped barking and tracking thanks to the cornmeal, which later adopted the name Hush Puppies. I had no clue about that, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't know if anybody on the panel has ate Hush Puppies or in the chat. I think I've tried it one time, but it's been so long to where like I don't remember what they taste like. So
It's good. I like it.
So it's really just a cornbread ball.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
bubbled up, and it's just like
And
cornbread
fried.
almost. And fried.
And fried.
Yeah, heart attack waiting to happen, basically.
Jerry says you should see how these big bronzes are made. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Definitely crazy. And since this is actually the Super Bowl week, I thought this was crazy, man. Throwback to quarterback Lynn Dawson having a smoke and a drink during halftime of Super Bowl, man. Like, ain't that crazy? Like,
I mean, it's not hard to believe.
I mean, you
'cause if
smoking
watch-
a stogie, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if you watch, was it the Final Dance or Last Dance with Michael Jordan? He was talking about his rookie year, how his teammates were on the sideline getting drunk while he was trying to win a basketball game.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's not hard to believe at all.
man, that's crazy. And then just real quick, going down the panel, man, you guys got $15 to build the ultimate Super Bowl party. What you choosing? You go first, Matt.
Let me see. I'm trying to see here. Main course. I gotta. Oh man, you gotta have the wings, but I don't know. I'm debate between barbecue and the wings, but you gotta have wings at a Super Bowl party.
Okay.
Snacks. You gotta go with the chips and dip.
Okay.
So I'm kind of grown, so I'm going with cocktails on the drinks.
Kind of grown. 1/3 scale, right?
Yeah. The 80-inch QLED. And I'm gonna have some people. I'm gonna have some people, so you gotta have the couch.
All right. What's up with you, Casual?
Oh man, I'm definitely with the wings. I don't know who eats the cold veggies. I don't, so leave those out. The potato chips. I'm always good with beer, like a Blue Moon for me. And always a 4K projector outside because that's I don't know, we get more people out there, and also like those plastic chairs that usually live outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncles bring them out. They're like 50 of them, and just we all sit there. But yeah.
Dang, man. What's up with you, Chasen? What you choosing, bro?
I'm doing pizza. I'm doing chips. What is that? $4 out of 15. I'm doing beer. Doing what is that? 8. Doing 8-inch. What is that? 12 now, and then seating. I'd say couch, but that would put me over to 15.
Oh, it's all good.
I guess we're using beanbag.
Yeah. Hey, just won the line or whatever. It's all fun, man. What about you, Keesus?
The money don't count. Then give me the couch.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Right. I wouldn't even think about the money.
For me, it's gonna be the wings, then the chips, that $5, then some water, and then we're gonna go with
Water.
Damn, we got
Yeah, I
water
don't-
coming to your house? Jesus Christ.
Hey, y'all want drinks? Y'all bring them yourself. And then we got number 5. What is that? The 80-inch? Yeah, we do the 80-inch, and then we're gonna do the plastic chairs. Then we're gonna go back up because I got money
Yeah.
left over.
Keisha, how you
We're gonna
gonna
get
have
more-
an 80-inch and never drink water?
But just watch.
Come on,
You got- so we're gonna go back up because I got money left over. We're at what 13 right now. We're gonna go back over to the hot dogs. We're gonna get some hot dogs.
Oh, come
That's
on, man.
14. And then we're gonna go back down to drinks, and y'all got sodas. Boom, that's 15 right there. I got y'all
Keith
more.
is actually
I got
paid
y'all
attention
more
to
with
the
less.
rules.
See, Keesus is that dude at the McDonald's talking about. Let me get a. Let me get a. I can get a better deal if I don't get the combo. Let me get a small fry with this one.
See, this is where y'all messing up because y'all talking about McDonald's. We going to Wendy's and getting the 5 for 1.
Oh Lord.
5 for 1.
Oh my god.
All right, all
That's
right.
great.
Go
That's
ahead,
great.
Payne. It's on you, man. It's on you.
Oh, I'm doing sliders, mozzarella sticks, beer, 80-inch, and the plastic chairs for sure. Definitely the
Damn,
plastic chairs.
you was quick with
You
it.
know what? That's
Okay,
a good
okay.
call, man. I don't want these random people destroying my furniture. I'm changing to plastic squares too.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Plastic chairs, bitch. I don't care if you break it or not.
Man, okay, so I'm gonna do. Let me see. I'm gonna do barbecue, onion
Big
rings, soda,
Soda.
80-inch OLED, and beanbag.
Now I want to let y'all know, my party's the only place that y'all coming to get sodas and water. You go to casual house, you just getting beer. You're gonna be thirsty for the rest of the night. If you go to Cash's party, your kid's gonna be up all night because all they had was soda.
Oh damn.
Hey,
Yeah. He got
I
a
don't
point,
know
man.
what
You
kids is
forgetting,
drinking
You
water.
forgetting the Wagyu steaks.
Hey, look,
You forget.
Keesus, where they got all that soda and water? Where they gotta go to the bathroom? I know you gonna tell them to go outside, go down to the Wendy's.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Hey,
here's-
there's bushes right in front of my house.
Here's a quick one for you guys, man. Black jelly beans, yum or yuck?
Cash, why you put this on
Are
here?
any jelly beans yummy?
Yuck is a yuck for me. Quick one.
That's a definite yuck for me.
That's a yuck. Yuck.
Would y'all at least try
Oh
it?
yuck.
Nah, that's a yuck, man. Yuck.
See, Keesus, but what is it, Keesus? You
No,
like
it's
that
a yuck
joint,
for
don't
me.
you? You like
It's
it.
a yuck for me. It's a yuck for me. But I'm saying, y'all, if it was in front of y'all wouldn't try. If I just brought it to y'all would have been like, oh yeah.
I've already tried it before. I don't
Nah,
need to
bro,
try it
take
again.
that shit
Yeah,
home.
you try that stuff.
I've never tried it before.
Try it once, and that's all you need to.
Yeah. What about you, Payne? You had
Yeah.
one before?
Is that made of licorice? Because no.
Yeah,
no,
it's
thank
licorice,
you.
basically.
Black
Yeah,
licorice.
no, thank you. No, thank you. Not for me.
Hey, Vane, Eddie would have a field day with your comment.
He seems racial. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, man. So here's the next one, man. This is cultural as hell. Salt on watermelon. Yes or no?
Yo, H-Stats is like, is this supposed to be Black History Month? What are you doing, man? I mean, come on, Cash.
Yeah, Cash, this is seeming racial now.
Yeah.
I know, right? Basically,
Here we
you know
go,
what's
y'all.
next, right? You know what food's next, right?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not
I know, I'm
gonna
not gonna say it either.
Hey, Cash, I tell you what. If this next picture is what I think it is,
Cash.
Yeah.
I have
Welcome
two
to Cast the
images in my
Gemini.
mind right now.
Welcome to Cast the
I have two
Gemini.
images.
Get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn. Get whatever you may need. No, I'm just playing. No. Hey, this is a no for me, straight up.
There you go. I'll do that from now on.
All right, we gonna move along. We gonna move along then. We gonna move along then.
No.
Only got two more though.
No.
Only got
You
two.
don't
more.
like salt on the watermelon?
Nah, bro.
How about
I don't
a plum? How about a plum?
I don't eat watermelon at all.
No.
H-Stats, that's right.
How about a plum? You put salt on a plum?
H-Stats, that's peace. Nah, man. Keesus, you don't eat watermelon?
Not at all.
That is racist.
I don't eat watermelon. I don't drink grape anything.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
All right,
where's this
okay,
going?
okay. Here's the second to the last one, guys.
I
Soft
don't eat pork
bacon or
either.
crispy?
Do not disappoint me.
He's trying to be on the Supreme Court.
I know, right?
I just don't eat.
You trying to be on the Supreme Court like you man?
Hey, I was just raised not eating pork, man.
Oh man.
Hey, Seth. It's not my fault.
Oh man. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say
Oh my
crispy
God.
bacon. What about you, Matt?
Oh yeah, crispy.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, crispy.
Casual.
Crispy.
I've had bacon
Bro, listen.
before, and I prefer
Okay,
soft.
Keith is turkey bacon.
Oh yeah, that turkey bacon way better than that.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and milk
yeah.
Keesus right now. What about you, Casual? Is it soft bacon or crispy bacon?
Crispy, man. Crispy.
Chase, what's up, man?
Nah, man. If my bacon ain't limp, I'm not having it.
What?
Whoa.
Pause, bro.
All right, Payne. What about you?
Crispy.
All right,
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. That's fucking funny.
I eat Kool-Aid with bacon. Oh, you guys are funny, man.
God.
Hey,
I don't drink
disclaimer.
Kool-Aid either. Hey, yo. I grew up drinking Hawaiian Punch, man. I never.
Dude, hey, okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I had no idea when I was putting this together. Right?
What you mean you didn't know?
I know, right?
Oh man, I mean, I didn't think like.
It never clicked. It just never clicked.
Oh,
just-
man.
You just happen to just do it and just is like, hey, this seems right to me.
Dude, okay, hush, whatever, man. Anyways, last
Right.
one, man.
Right after a Harriet Tubman picture. You just like, this seems right to me.
All right, last one,
I
guys,
was
last one.
expect you to put some chitlins up here next.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, guys. So you're in the dessert line. What are you choosing? What you guys
You
choosing?
suck.
All of these are not good choices.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
I can tell you how much I don't like them.
There's not one flavor you're choosing?
No.
Hey, cookies
Mint
and cream for
chocolate.
me, man.
Mint chocolate is at the very bottom of my list.
Butter pecan.
Okay,
for me.
Hey, question.
Keesus is unusual. Go ahead, Matt. What you choosing, bro?
Just one?
Yeah, just one. What flavor you choosing?
He's about to choose a whole list.
Yeah, what you choosing? You in the dessert line?
Well, I might as well stick to the theme, chocolate.
To the theme.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, Casual. What you choosing, bro?
I'm going for cookies and cream, man.
Casual say he's very inclusive of everything.
Yeah.
Cookies and
Hey,
cream.
I said cookies and cream. What about you,
I'll do
Chase?
I'll do strawberry. If I
Man,
choose.
does the strawberry have like the bits in it, or is it just strawberry ice cream?
Yeah, like strawberry shortcake or like strawberry or New York cheesecake or
these,
something.
These are like vital
He said
questions.
New York cheesecake.
I'm gonna say it has the little strawberry chunks in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want that shit. No, never mind. Give me. Give me.
Chase say he'll wait in the car while we get our shit.
Yeah. I'll take. Could I
These
get
fools
soft
coming
serve?
out. What you say, Chase?
Could I get soft serve like Dairy Queen?
Oh man.
Okay. fine. I'll
Cookies
just
and
take
cream
chocolate, bro.
shake for sure, but as ice cream has to be mint chip.
Like, we
Hey,
can go
man,
to
what-
McDonald's and I'll get a caramel frappe.
Oh, give me a McFlurry, bro.
If the machine works, sure.
What about you, Pam? What you choosing, man?
Butter pecan, but screw you because I have no dessert in the fridge right now. I mean, I have no ice cream in the fridge right now, and now I want some.
I have vanilla in the freezer.
I got nothing in the fridge, man. Damn it! And it's too late to go to the store. Shit.
Damn you, Pudgy. Damn you.
White Cat is going to baby boomer fun on Facebook.
That's awesome.
No, man, I appreciate everybody. I know this has been a long show, man, but we got through it. Hey, man. Look.
That was funny as hell, man. I have not laughed this much in a while.
That was a good one, man. That was a good one.
Dude, there was a Super Bowl meme in there. And then there's a Super Bowl menu right before the black jelly beans, the watermelon. So that was a little in between
And
Harriet Tubman and the Hush Puppies, y'all. So come on, y'all.
Yo, look at Aiden's comment.
Payne got statues in the fridge, Mr. Freeze. Oh man, y'all funny, dude. Hey man, so we gonna go ahead and end it. Does anybody have any last closing remarks? Man, I'll start with you, Matt.
None, man. If you guys get a chance, check out the Olympics. Although the U.S. isn't leading in medals, we're doing pretty good. I've been enjoying it with the family watching the Olympics. It only comes around, every 4 years for the Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics every 2 years. It's a cool event.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt.
But good show, Cash, man. Thanks for doing it for the community, man. Love being a part of it.
Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate you being here. What's good with you, Casual? Any closing remarks, man?
Oh no, reiterate what Matt says. Good show, man. I feel like it's been like a whole year or like a month since I've been on a show, but like watch you, John, and everyone like wrap up Boba Fett, and yeah, keep it up, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Definitely like having you that 1 week. That was pretty cool, man. And yeah, like I said, wrapping that up was definitely a cool show, man. So look, we're just going to go through the Star Wars movies now and take it from there.
That's good, man.
What's up with you, Payne? Any last closing remarks, bro?
Nah, guys, I only recently started this live streaming thing because of you guys, and I enjoy it, man. Thank you guys for having me on your shows. I'm not going to do it on my own, but joining your panels is really awesome. I enjoy it. And tonight, my God, I haven't laughed so much in a long time. So, yeah.
Hey, it's all good, man. Pudgy says, I want to be on the panel for Hispanic Heritage Month. Keesus, any closing remarks, man?
Nah, just what team are y'all going for? Just so we know ahead of time for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Like, who do I want or who I think? Those are two very different.
Who do you
things.
want to win? Who do you want to win?
I want the Bengals, but they ain't gonna do it.
I agree. I would say I would want the Bengals, but I think the Rams is gonna pull it.
I'm going for the Rams tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. And what about you, Chase? Any closing remarks, bro?
Yeah, man, just appreciate you throwing this together, bringing this panel. Hopefully in 2 weeks' time, Joe won't have his internet problems. He's always a vital part to your show, and nice to see you in Payne. Definitely love that energy. And then I think, speaking for you, man, the chat in general, just seeing these same people and new ones, every 2 weeks and their interaction is like, it makes the show, man. It's better than just us 6 or 5 talking back and forth. But when they're engaging like they are tonight and like that you do every couple of weeks, it makes for a great show.
You dead spot on, Chase. I appreciate those kind words. Real quick before we end it, real quick. Poor Boy says next week Cash is live streaming Roots. Man,
Oh my god.
Jesse says Casual gonna have a Mexican food segment.
Tortillas.
You motherfucker. I'm
That's
so
part
sorry,
of the community
guys.
right there, man. That's all.
So you know what? Oh, fucking Walton.
KFC Colonel statue.
Find the KFC Colonel statue.
Jesus.
Oh, man. You know what's crazy? So I'll say this real quick, man. Last week, we had a funny stream. People were talking nothing but grills, right? And it was just all throughout the stream, they were giving us heck. Oh, I bet that's a grill. And like this stream, obviously at the end, it hit towards that. But man, it's all in fun and games and all seriousness. Appreciate every one of you guys for coming through today. Matt, Casual, Payne, Keesus, Chase, and Joe. Appreciate all you guys for coming through, man. Had a good stream. We will be back 2 weeks from today. And I'll see you guys next time. And hey, man, cash out on those collectibles and just have a good time collecting, everybody. And appreciate everybody for coming through.
Peace, man.